I'm probably alive. I'm not entirely sure. This stuff always does not go well. But yeah, for those of you that want to ask my friends questions, so that god damn it. For those of you that want to ask my friends questions, because I'm an unreliable narrator, she'll be here between 4 and 5, 4:30 and 5, something like that. She should be getting off work like literally right now. Anyways. Mara's here. How's it going? Lupus. Countess Karen. Love y'all. Have they switched to daylight savings in the US yet? Yes, they have. They did a couple weeks ago, I want to say. Maybe like 2 weeks ago at the most. Abolish daylight savings is all I'm saying. Oh, fuck my meds. I didn't take my meds. Shit. Just doing it wrong. KFK, what's going on? What's happening? Oh man, I was live on TikTok the other day and I had the same issue that I always have of, oh my God, like, what do I say? Wow. Oh wait, KFK, what story did you want me to tell? I completely forget. Oh shit. If you remember, like, please tell me, because I would love to have something to talk about before people start asking questions and everything. Fuck, I gotta go drink some water. There's no way I'm dry swallowing this shit. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back now. I take my meds, guys. Listen, I'm not listening to my own advice. Take your fucking meds. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna wait on it. Fuck it. Hey mom, how's it going? Not actual mom, but Discord mom. We just call her mom. It's hilarious. Oh, fuck. Seriously, somebody give me something to talk about. I'm not sure what to say until then. This is a lot of pressure, everybody. Give me a prompt. Give me a prompt. I might be going live with mental illness. It seems he said he's going to reach out to me here soon, which will be interesting, I think, given that. Don't get me wrong. As a guy, I don't think he's like a bad person or anything, but we do have we go about things in different ways. I'll say, we got our own journeys. Jacob, why don't you explain how long you've been in therapy for? If I'm being honest, not much to explain about that. I've been in therapy for 4 years, I want to say. No, not 4 years. That might be too much. Well, I'm 23 right now, right? So I was 19. So yeah, 4 years. 4 years, because I kept fucking up my relationships. And low key, I wanted to impress my borderline ex, be like, look at me, I'm changing and stuff like that. But also because, I cheat on my girlfriend beforehand with her. So there was a lot of things that went into me going to therapy. What meds are they? I take Lamictal for my mood swings and stuff like that, and then Adderall for my ADHD. I think they help. I can't tell, if I'm being honest. I have my friends. I can ask my friends, be like, hey, am I less insane since I got medication? They sure as hell notice when I'm off. That's fucking for sure. Oh man, like literally there was one day, when Nicole's here, she'll have to tell that story, because one day I was off my meds and I was just being fucking wild. Did you also see a few different ones before you found one that you trusted? Okay, here's the thing, is that I did therapy a couple times in my life, but like very far in between. And each time that I left therapy, I was like, well, these people are fucking stupid. I don't know what they're talking about, blah, 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 blah. So I just left. I was like, there's nothing these people can do to help me. When I found the one that I'm with now, I just kind of stuck it out for various reasons. It wasn't like, a narcissist isn't going to be able to go into a therapy session and be like, I trust you. It takes years, and which is hard for us sometimes, because it's like, oh, I'm going to go into therapy and I'm not going to know if I vibe with them, I guess, until 2 years after I start therapy, which I do think is a big issue. You know what I mean? I feel like a narcissist can kind of piece it together if they will get along with them or not pretty early on. But, how do you feel going live so often without your glasses now? honestly, it's like okay, the only reason that I hate that I'm not wearing my glasses is because it's like it's my thing, you know? I got the shades. Fucking Cluster B milkshake has Mr. Chicken. I got my shades. But it's so fucking annoying being like this my entire lives and stuff, especially when I'm drinking. I'm like, I can't focus on anything because everything is so dark, which is weird. So I enjoy not being able to use them, but it pisses me off. Oh, man. One day I'd like to know what that stands for. Karen, in reference to KFK, it doesn't stand for anything. I've had the same issue. She has smashed a fucking keyboard, and I'm like, please change your name to anything else. Oh my god. How does BPD work in the same mind as NPD? For BPD, we can't cling to people. NPD seem to be opposite. I agree. So how's both? Like, if somebody has comorbid NPD and BPD, because I'll be real, because I have borderline traits, but I kind of view it as, I once heard a clinician say, like, NPD is just BPD with a grandiose shell. So it's like for me, when I break down, I look like a goddamn borderline. I'm not sure about somebody who actually has them comorbid, because I don't know. Like, I talked to Early Morning Barking, and some of the things that he says are fucking insane to me because of his comorbid borderline. Honestly, like, I think you should go to Early Morning Barking. Maybe I can make a video with him about that. But yeah, go to Early Morning Barking. He has both, and it's confusing. Thank you for the much love and heart. What's the single most difficult thing you had to accept while embracing therapy? Fuck, I don't know. Because oh man, going through therapy, there was so much of it that I just kind of like, in the back of my mind, I kind of already accepted. So it wasn't surprising or like I was in denial about. But I feel like the hardest thing was probably the fact that like people don't think like me. Like, and I still struggle with it. I mentioned this before. It's like, oh, everybody has an angle. Everybody's trying to advance themselves and look awesome. Also, my hair is fucking bad. And like going through the logical deductions and my therapist basically convincing me that other people don't operate the way I do, that was hard. Not because like it was hard for me to accept. It was just like, I can't comprehend how other people think. Like, how do you just like go and, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Anyways, no sliding glasses again. Great progress. Again, it's just more convenient. That's all I can say. I don't want like not be able to see anything all the time. You just keep saying shit like that. We'll put them back on. There. But hello, TJ Tampa. How's it going? Mr. Chicken. I do love that chicken. It's at first I was like, man, this is weird, but he's grown on me. He's fucking grown on me. I swear one day I'll change my name. I'll wait for it. KFK said that, and you promised that like months ago. I don't believe you anymore. You're going to be KFK forever. Now I actually know you as KFK, so it's going to be even more complicated. Why is my hair awful today? I really want Nicole to come here so I have somebody to bounce off of. Like, I'm honestly in a point where I'm like, I just want to do lives with other people. TikTok's a little different because just there's so many people there, and it's like I can just kind of do whatever the fuck I want. But I think every day from now on, well, every live from now on, I want somebody else here. I'll invite Mark or Early Morning Barking or Tess. Do you have psychosomatic symptoms with your PD? Would you say it's common or uncommon? It is common to have psychosomatic symptoms. I don't like, and psychosomatic, for those who don't know, is like, you know, oh man, I feel weird. I must be having a heart attack or some shit like that. Like hypochondria, basically. I personally don't have any physical ones, but when I was younger, I had a lot of mental ones. Like for a while, I was like, what if I have schizophrenia? And shit like that. And I genuinely thought I might. Well, I guess I did have, yeah, okay, because like I remember once I was, in quotes, I hate using this term, but blue balled. But like my genitals hurt really bad. And I was like, what if I have testicle cancer or prostate cancer, whatever the fuck. So I was very prone to dramatize, I would say. But Sassy's here. What's going on? Oh my gosh. There we go. I have a question, handsome. Thank you. What a narcissist sees in someone they choose a romantic mate, does that mean the person is high value? Thanks a lot. Whew. So I've had, yes, because you have to understand the hierarchical thinking portion of it, right? It's like everybody, I look at everybody judging them in terms of all of their attributes, their intelligence, their virtue, their attractiveness, stuff like every single trait you can think of, I'm ranking it in my head. But when it comes to, so I do have to admire them to a certain extent for me to want to enter a relationship with them. But it's not about, usually it's not about their attractiveness or intelligence. Those are things I really value as well. But ultimately, it doesn't really, the determining factor is how I view them, like, morally. It's like, oh my God, you're such a good person and stuff like that. Like, you're so virtuous, you treat everybody great, you're so kind, and I'm a fucking piece of shit, degenerate, whatever. And that's what attracts me to somebody. And eventually it kind of goes away, but that is definitely the trait that is most impactful for me. I can't think of a single, other than my borderline, I can't think of a single person who I have, like, pursued that didn't have that virtue aspect to it. But trust me, if I could have somebody who's as smart and attractive as me, I will take it. I'll take it in a second. What are your thoughts on the Madonna whore complex and NPD? Do you identify with that? Yes, but I'm not sure if that's related to my NPD anymore. So for me, I feel a lot of shame when I sleep with somebody. I feel like I almost defiled them, and it's consensual, obviously, but I feel like disgusted with myself. And I'm not sure if a Madonna horror complex is innate with NPD, but I know that I experienced that, but also I had trauma. I don't have to go into that, but I can see how it would play in because sex is inherently vulnerable, right? Sex is something that, like, you are being put down to your base qualities, this most primal instinct that you have. So I guess I can see how it could turn to a Madonna horror complex for a lot of narcissists. Sterling, oh fuck, you just listed off, Johnster, you listed off a bunch of meds that I have no idea what they are, and that was apparently from your girlfriend. I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm very interested in what you were talking about though. Were you in denial over your own traits when you were trying to convince you about your personality so destructive in your loved ones and friends? Nah, I knew I was toxic. If I'm being honest, I just didn't care. I thought it was just, like, I would cut people off and just not give a shit. I'd be like, what the fuck ever. I knew I was being toxic, but, like, I just thought everybody else was stupid for thinking that I shouldn't be toxic in those moments. It's like, you say, like, you talk shit, like, I'm gonna go off on you, and I don't care. I didn't get why other people didn't, like, see that I was, like, I knew it wasn't good to do, in quotes. This is so hard to explain. I knew it wasn't good to do, but I also knew, like, but I also just did, I thought I was right. I thought everybody else was wrong. I knew how my traits were. I just thought they were correct compared to everybody else's, which, man, that's a narcissistic thing to say right there. I'm reading psychiatry books, and they say shame is essentially a submissive emotion. Mar, don't say I'm submissive. I'm joking, but because evolutionarily the purpose is, like, survival, because the group won't abandon you when you did something and they don't like, and then they show shame and internally motivated to change, not feel shame anymore. I'm wondering what your thoughts on that. I can see that being the case for non-pathological people. Because for me, it's, well, and then maybe that does have something, because all of my actions are based around, like, I need people to like me. So maybe that does have a case, but for me, it doesn't, because I try to cover up that shame with anger and with other, like, mainly anger. Yeah, I guess shame with anger, or hide it and stuff like that. I don't see how shame is honestly beneficial to me. I don't really experience it, and especially I was unaware, I don't experience it in a way that leads to growth. I experience it in a detrimental way. Maybe it's just shame to a degree that, and maybe that's what makes it pathological, right? Shame to a degree that is unhealthy and doesn't help you actually fit into society. But I don't know. It's interesting to think about that. Make a video on that, maybe. I really like the video where you responded to the request to take off the glasses and you took them off but had another pair underneath. Thank you. I thought that video was underrated, if I'm being honest. Well, that's the thing. The issue was people would see that who have no idea who I am or what I'm about. But for the people that knew, it was great. Psychosomatic symptoms can also be a headache that is actually there. Just be a headache that is actually there. What do you mean? Like like they have a headache and they're like attributing it to something more serious, or is a physical? Okay, wait. Psychosomatic is a physical manifestation of a psychological phenomenon like stigmata. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, for you guys, I guess then I never had physical. Well, no, I guess I have. It wasn't. Fuck. Fuck, that's something to think about. But yeah, I see what you guys are mean. Yeah, I've done that before. I have to think of examples though, because it was like in high school. I did shit like that. Thank you for your answers. You're awesome, nameless narcissist. Oh, thank you. I am awesome. I'm the best narcissist, by the way. Oh man. Omar, great info. Yeah, Lupus. Yeah, Mar always comes in with some fucking facts because she's going to fucking med school and shit. Have you ever final discarded somebody? Yeah, but like, yeah, I cut people off. Does that mean that? And yeah, I mean, I guess like I'm not sure if you mean specifically in romantic relationships, because in romantic relationships it's a lot different usually. But what I can think about when I final discarded somebody was in my friendships. I cut them off because they did something I thought was like the ultimate betrayal. That's something I need to talk about more, like how loyalty, like the importance of loyalty to me is. It's like, I don't think I look for any traits in people other than that. It's weird, but yeah, I will discard them. And part of me, a lot of the times I'll do that, hoping that they like basically profess their love to me, not romantic love, but that the fact that they care about me, right? And then they don't, because I just went off on them and told them never to talk to me again. But it's weird. Nameless Nork, what do you think about Terry Joel Jr. YouTube channel? I've never heard of that. Let me look him up real quick. What does he do? Is he like a narcissistic abuse guy, or is he a self-aware narc or something like that? I'm looking at him right now. I don't see anything related to narcissism. What does he do? Or maybe I'm looking at the wrong channel. Who knows? Oh wait, I got super chat. Nameless Narc and Terry Joel Jr. collab. I'll email him. Legit. Actually, I'll write it down right now. If you tell me what the fuck he does, because I'm not looking at his stuff. I'm not exactly sure. Joel Jr. Yeah, I reach out to fucking everybody. That's how I got in contact with Borderliner Notes. That's how I got in contact with Heal NPD, with Early Morning Barking. I don't give a fuck. I'll reach out to anybody. And if they say no to me, I really, really hope that they just don't reply, because when they say no to me, that's worse. I reached out to Frank Yeomans. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but he's like an expert in personality disorders. And he was like, yeah, your work looks really important, but like, I'm very busy. I can't do it, blah, 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 but I would love to if I could. And I was humiliated. I was fucking like, oh my God, why'd you even say anything? That felt so condescending. Is moral rectitude positively correlated with intelligence? According to Professor Dalton, they are. Maybe. Well, that's the thing. I'm very intelligent. Don't get me wrong. But I don't feel like I have a very good moral rectitude. Or maybe I do, because of all the shame that I feel about it. But I feel like the increase in intelligence is more like, emotional intelligence, right? There's probably a correlation there. And so they can understand when they did bad things more than other people do. That'd be my take on it. Oh, can somebody with BPD? Can somebody with BPD develop NPD because they're so similar? No. Well, no, but because with a personality disorder, the traits have to be around since you were like a very small child, basically. You can have these, but like, but for me, it's like, no, because I'm thinking like, oh, I was way more borderline when I was younger, but I had my grandiosity. I was like still really full of myself and stuff like that. But if you're an adult, you aren't going, there's no way to develop a different personality disorder when you're an adult. You might take up some of those traits, right? But it's only a personality disorder if it has been constant for basically your entire life. I think I started showing symptoms when I was at least 8, like at the oldest. A few years back, it was taking me months to get over a virus, so I thought I must have AIDS. Karen, I'm glad you don't have AIDS, by the way. I really am. A guy, TJ Tampa, a guy told me he wanted to file me over and over. Is that typical guy stuff? He was great looking, sophisticated family, and high IQ. Thanks. Good question. I'm not sure, because for me, I don't, well, oh, fuck, I guess I do sometimes. Like, fuck. I can't say for sure if that's typical guy stuff. I've heard stuff like that from guys before, 100%. I wouldn't say it's like super abnormal, but I wouldn't say it's typical. It's like any fetish, right? Like a lot of people might have that fetish, but it's not the norm, so to speak. Thanks for being so open and introspective. This live is so entertaining and knowledgeable. Oh, thank you. I've been very, like, I'm not gonna lie. I've been super insecure about this live. I'm like, man, this live is being so boring. Why am I not talking about anything good and relevant? Fuck my life. That's kind of how it goes with every live I do, though, if I'm being honest. Somebody's here. Hi, Nicole. Okay, people, okay, my friend's finally here. I was like sitting here being like, please show up so that I feel. 1 second. Let me adjust this. Do you love my shitty like phone stand?
Yeah. I know I'm gonna get you for Christmas now.
Give me a phone stand for Christmas.
No, you do with a ring light and everything.
I have a ring light.
Well, why are you using it?
I don't know where. Because it was. See that hole? It's supposed to be for the ring light. No clue. I may have thrown it away. Oh well. Anyways, Nicole's here, everybody.
Hi.
Get closer to me so like they can actually see me.
Your bottle's there, and this is here.
I'm sorry that I'm blocking everything. I ruin everything, right?
It's fine.
Okay, there we go. Anyways, so. Well, Mar said, hi, Nicole. Mar's my sister, by the way.
Oh.
I love saying that to people that don't know what I'm talking about. All right. I'm going to, if all of you don't mind, I'm going to kind of ignore the questions you had before Nicole got here, because now there's something for me to talk about that is a little bit easier.
Thank you. That's fine. That was going to bother me a little bit. Oh,
fucking Christ.
It's okay.
This is every one of my videos, too.
That's fine.
Oh, my God. You're still... Nicole, I can't do it because the stream thing is.
Why don't you scoot over and then I can get closer?
Jesus fuck you are.
No, like okay, yeah, is that how that works? I don't know my left and my right, guys.
Well, the issue is that like this
does
mirrors.
Not turn.
Yeah. Well,
what if you turn,
the stream mirrors.
What if you turn that a little bit? So then it moves the entire thing. Yeah,
I hate that worked. I hate that you had an idea that I was like, oh shit, that was. Okay. I should have done that to begin with. Anyways.
We'll just get I'll just have to get nice and cozy next to you. Is that okay?
You might be violating my boundaries right there, but I'm joking. Lupus says, hi, Nicole. Good to see you again.
Hello. Also, like my voice is a little bit ass right now because I went to a concert this weekend, so it's a little.
It's fine. I'm sure that they won't care too much.
No, I know.
I will though. You're taking down the quality of my stream. I'm very upset.
All right. Who wants to kick Jacob out? And then it's just me.
Honestly, okay. KFK and Mar are going to be like, yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's see. So, Mar, so nice of you to co-host Nicole. Piss off. She's a guest, not a co-host. I cannot handle that right now.
I know.
For now, yeah, you're going to take over my YouTube channel. It's going to be hilarious.
Who's that? AV? Love the necklace. Thank you.
Do you view loyalty as a mutual trait? Hell yeah, I do. It has to be like, how do you have loyalty without people being loyal to you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess that works. Yeah. Like, well, it's like trust. Like trust and loyalty. I feel like that's kind of like similar.
I view them as very. I'm still have to fix this. Jesus Christ.
You're gonna hyperfixate.
Yes, I am. I'm going to get so annoyed that like we aren't actually in the same.
I'm sorry.
Thing. Wait. All right. There we go. Yeah, we're just gonna lean over into each other the entire time.
Wait, that's our Hallmark poster. Like us.
Oh yes, guys. We're gonna make a Hallmark poster. I was thinking like you're looking at me and I'm going like this.
Oh, wait, like how am I
Like
looking
looking
at you?
away, like in like a way that's like annoyed.
I know, but wait,
right?
how am I looking at you though? Or am I the one that's annoyed? Are you the one that's annoyed or me?
I'm the one that's annoyed. I'm thinking like it's like you said something that kind of embarrassed, maybe not embarrassed me, but it was like demeaning.
So
you know
more
what I
of
mean?
like, so I have more of like a smirk, like.
Yeah, exactly. That'll be it right there.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Fucking let's actually
Yeah, let's
read
pay
what people are
attention. Sorry,
saying. We're getting caught up in making a Hallmark movie. Anyways, Violent Medley said hello, Nicole. KFK said Nicole
Love
with
that.
2 hearts.
Oh, love that.
She loves you. She got so excited when I told
Really?
the Discord that
Aw,
you were coming on.
Yeah,
So,
no.
Dr. Ruth Ann Harper says hi, Nicole. She's a clinician I actually did a video with.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. I don't know what that was. Love the necklace, Nicole. So,
Yes.
there we go.
I pointed that out earlier because I hyperfixated on that.
YouTuber chatted and said, well, did they just become a member? Thank you, if that's the thing that happened. Okay. What does having somebody else there on your stream do to your anxiety over streaming? Oh, it makes it so much better. Like, honestly.
Really?
I have somebody to bounce off on.
Oh, cool.
I feel so much pressure to like talk and be entertaining. But somebody is here and just be like, oh, they can say something if I can't.
Yeah, there you go. I'll fill the void for you.
I mean, although I bet you didn't like really notice that on my TikTok last night because I was going on fucking.
Oh my god. Yeah, I literally was trying to get your attention. So I was like, Jacob, I'm right here. Hello. Because it's like I didn't want to like stay too long to like invade your personal stuff, but then I was like, I want him to notice me, but then I was like, I'm gonna stay because I was already there so long.
It was funny because people like they would ask questions. I would just literally look at my ceiling and go on like a wild
I know. I was like, look at the
anything.
screen. That's not how you stream. Actually, which is kind of what we're doing now.
Honestly, did anything I said on that stream surprise you? I'm curious now.
Not really. Jacob, I've known you for like almost 8 years.
I don't want to hear that. 8 years.
Like
There's
7
no
or
fucking
maybe
way.
like 7.
Okay,
I always round up.
We were 16, so.
I was 15. Because I'm a baby. Well,
I forgot that you're slightly younger.
Well, yeah, but you're a little baby too, so we both had to be 15. Because you're June and I'm July.
Yeah, but like it was my junior year though.
I thought we became friends like sophomore year. Like at least like late sophomore year.
I met you then. But I wasn't.
Oh, but we weren't
friends.
Oh, you didn't.
Like when you
classify me as a friend yet.
Well, we barely. Okay. Anyways.
I'm just kidding.
Other fucking
We've
comments.
been friends for too long. That's just the bottom line.
Yeah. I'm also upset about that fact. Trust me. I cheated on my narc GF. Lol. She wasn't expecting that, and she didn't even dump me.
Oh my god.
She didn't dump you? I'd be livid. I don't think I would ever date somebody again who cheated on me. I can't.
Yeah, I have too much anxiety for that, and like again, it's like almost like that trust thing where it's like if I don't have trust, the trust isn't both ways, and it's not gonna work out.
I mean, it's like you betrayed me.
I mean, you do you though. I mean, you don't know me. I don't know you. So I mean,
right.
If that made you feel better, I mean,
maybe you have an open relationship.
Yeah,
so I'm saying.
I don't know.
Okay, we're actually paying attention now, people, so we can like actually answer questions. It's funny because now I have more viewers right now than I did before you showed up. People are asking less questions because I'm just not paying attention to anybody, which is amazing. Mar says, I find it hilarious how buzzword narc culture people convince people a narcissist only loves himself and wants to stream with them and love himself and not want guests there steal the show. Okay, I see what you're saying now. I got like very lost in that for a second.
I'm still lost, but that's only because I just got off the word.
No, basically she's like, how did like people like think, if you're a narcissist, you don't want other people there because you know you don't want them stealing the spotlight.
Oh yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm like, please have somebody else on. Because if I like blank, I can be like, what do you think?
Yeah. Exactly. There you go.
It's very, very instrumental in that way.
Okay, that makes sense.
Like literally my last like 4 streams I've had people on and now I'm like, I don't want to have a stream without people ever again because this is way easier than doing it alone.
You know what we should do? We should make a podcast. I think just us together is just
what
always.
We talk about.
We always find anything to talk about. We could like have like a general theme, but then knowing us, we get so off track because we bounce off of each other. We'd have content. But what it is, it would just vary.
That's the thing is that like it would start out the like episode would be like Hallmark movies, and by the end of it, we're talking about like, politics. I don't know what. Literally anything other than what we intended to.
The Hallmark to politics track.
The pipeline right there. Let's go. Message retracted. Avi said tried to say something. Sorry, my stream of thoughts is chaotic. I'm glad you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Mar,
no.
you're fine.
No,
Don't be insecure.
You made sense. I just am exhausted.
And I'm a little bit drunk, so like both of us, not like I'm tipsy. I'll say.
Okay.
You're watching me pour.
You didn't have to correct yourself. I was just like, oh, okay. I mean, like that's different for you. Like, oh, like you're not.
You're not plastered, basically.
Well, no, just like I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just like, oh, you having to be like, oh yeah, Nicole, like I'm drunk or I'm tipsy right now. I'm like, okay, so like, how's that different from your norm? That's like your baseline.
I'm not an alcoholic, by the way, guys. I swear. No, they know yeah, they know. They know. But yeah, sorry to repeat the question. I met a girl online. Something tells me she's a narcissist or has traits. Is it possible to figure that out in the beginning of a relationship? Like I think Nicole will actually have a better answer than I do because, well, I'm going to answer it first. Yeah. Because she actually knows psychology. But a personality disorder is a pattern of behavior over a very, very long period of time. You can't, like, if you just met me, you would never know I'm a narcissist, if I'm being honest. I mean, you see me around new people. Yeah. I'm fucking charming.
You're just very, but like, that's the whole thing too, though. You're like very charismatic and like, it's just, yeah, you'd have to. Yeah. Am I spilling your secrets? A
little bit. I don't want them to know that, like, you know, I use charming to mask.
Yeah, but I feel like everybody tries to make at least a good impression, so like they try to be charismatic.
Yeah, exactly.
Outgoing. So
I'm not going to go up to somebody and be like, I think I'm better than you. Like that'd be insane.
I kind of want to see it like once though.
I want to a little bit too, but yeah, like it's not possible to figure out in the beginning of a relationship unless you know like exactly what to say. I have questions that I could ask a narcissist that would make me be like, yeah, you're a narcissist, but I would have to be like trying, and you have to give me like 3 hours. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, my mind just immediately goes to my like clinical brain side where I'm like, oh yeah, the DSM-5 TR requirements.
Yeah.
Because it's like, and especially now because I'm like in my diagnosis class right now, so it's like I'm learning a bunch of things. So yeah, for those I guess that don't know, I guess context, I don't know. I'm in grad school to become a counselor, so yeah, that makes sense for me.
I'm glad I was right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Please some story times. Like me and Nicole stories.
I mean, I think so.
We have a
story.
lot.
Okay, Jacob, tell a story. Like, no, I would in the context of us. I'm assuming
you need to like. I'm trying to think of something that you could actually. I need something to provoke like a memory right now.
I know.
Oh my. Well, because I'm trying to think what's actually relevant to me being a narcissist, and nothing really like sticks out in that way. Other than the times I blew up on you guys, but I don't want to talk about those things.
The thing is, though, what's so funny is that I don't even remember you really blowing up. I mean, like, and like, well, at least in person. Like, I remember you maybe texting something.
Oh yeah, like, no, yeah, you're right. I
don't think you've ever really yelled at me in person.
No, I definitely haven't. I sent you guys some like texts that were very, you know, mean, but. Yeah, I don't think I ever did blow up on you in person, which is interesting. You never saw a classic Jacob meltdown? Well, okay, you saw those, but
I mean, there's not directed at me.
Yeah, exactly.
Must be doing something right.
Yeah. You're staying below my radar of paranoia and anger. Oh, that's funny. Nicole, tell us what Jacob is really like. Give us all the guys.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. I mean, it's hard for me because it's like I don't watch your videos, so I don't know like what you're saying and what you're portraying.
That's why you're here though, because I'm an unreliable narrator.
Yeah,
I want somebody that actually knows me.
I don't know. I mean, you've always just been. There's just always something going on. You know, you're not boring.
That's all I can ask for, honestly.
It's the quote that I said in our video we did before. Toxic but funny. But he's not really, I don't think you're that toxic anymore.
Not as much, at least. I'm a little bit toxic.
I mean, sure, but I think everyone can be a little bit toxic. It's just whether or not you act on that is the difference.
I want to act on it more so bad. Well, I mean, I told you what I did to the man who shall not be named at the lake house.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty toxic, but I loved it.
That's fine. See,
that person is Nicole's ex, by the way, so me fucking with him is an exception.
I'm just a little bit biased in that sense, but you know, you can do you. That's fine.
Oh my god. Do you have anything else to add about what I'm really like?
I don't know. Like, I don't know how to I don't know how to describe you. Yeah, there's no words. You're just.
I'm an interesting person.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
You're very interesting. You're funny. It's like you just have like a very like outgoing personality. You know, I mean, you.
Very true.
I feel like I don't know exactly what he says to you guys, but like I feel like I don't know, maybe you're more like you care more. Well, I don't know. I feel like you're pretty upfront. I feel like there's like a deeper level where it's like you care more about things than you like lead on sometimes. But that also could just be my own projection and interpretation onto you.
So we're going on now.
It's like, oh shit.
Literally, as part of the disorder, it's like, oh, I don't give a fuck about anybody. Please believe me. Nicole, has the fact that you study psychology impacted your friendship with Jacob?
Not really. I feel like I started my psychology thing all the way back in high school. And again, this is another story that we had already told, but I thought that he was a sociopath. Like I looked up like the traits or some like characteristics of a like sociopath versus psychopath. Like, I mean, it's all kind of basically under the same thing. It's very different than the stuff I'm learning now. But like before I was like really in school for psychology and things like that, I was just like, I'm like, something's up with this one. And everyone's just like, no, like that's just how he is. Or like, no,
it's just how he is.
He's just that. Like, I don't know. Like, I think like Seth really thought you were like, I'm just maybe out of pocket. I'm not trying to put Seth on.
No, it's fine.
I think like Seth thought at one point, he's like, oh yeah, like Jacob has schizophrenia, and I was like, no, he doesn't. I was like, what are you talking about?
Seth also asked me if I had bipolar at one point.
Yeah.
Which I was like,
I mean, I feel like that's somewhat more
it's
than
more,
the schizophrenia, but
yeah.
but yeah, no, I like looked up all these things and I was just like, he's checking off a lot of these boxes. Interesting. And then like I think what sold it more was that you asked me in the car, Nicole, like what does guilt feel like? And I was just like, huh? And I think I remember now because I've rewatched our videos recently. And because I wanted to watch it again. I was bored and nothing else.
Fair enough, yeah.
I'm giving you views.
I'm not judging. I'm just like.
I was watching our series again. Also, me being distracted by my dad calling me.
I thought it said Dante for a second.
No.
I was like, oh, interesting.
No, it says Daddy-O. But I had. See, now you made me lose my train of thought. I was doing really good. This is chaotic.
You were saying. Fuck, I forget too.
Guys, what were we saying?
Okay, well, we're moving on.
I'll come back to that. I'll circle back.
Somebody please comment and say what the hell she was saying.
Yeah, what was I saying? Oh my gosh. So bad. Let me text my dad.
Let me text my dad. He might know.
Should I call him?
Call him live on stream.
Yeah.
I'd love it. Do you ever get nervous around security guards or bouncers at outdoor events? Like, maybe even if you're pulled over driving. Yeah, I have a thing with authority, hands down. That stresses me out, but I will present super calm about it. But yeah, it stresses me the fuck out. I remember once I was pulled over and I was on the phone with my friend and I was like, all right, just got pulled over. I'll talk to you later. Oh. And she's like, wait, what? Like,
was that not me?
It was Holly.
Oh, okay.
And like, I was like presenting super calm. I was freaking the fuck out. I was like, my insurance is going to go up. I'm going to get a fine. Everything's terrible. But since I worked at a prison, they didn't do anything.
Cool.
Charming. Don't mask. I love it. Thank you, Mar. Love you. Dot mask. KFK. Don't dot mask. Love it. All right. TJ says, probs. I have no problem.
I remember it now. Because TJ, you were starting to say some shit, and then somehow that literally just tracked my mind. Okay. I was rewatching our videos and I made a metaphor or something or some type of example when you asked me if like what guilt feels like.
Oh yeah.
And you said something in that video being like, oh, something about like the last slice of pizza. I don't know. I had said to you, I'm like, okay, listen, imagine you're eating like pizza with your friends and you all like sitting on it and you're eating it. And imagine like there's one slice left and like, oh, like I'm just gonna grab that and eat it. And like not, and then like your friend's just like, dude, I literally said I was gonna eat that. Like, why would you do that? And then you feel bad. And you're like, oh shit, like I'm sorry. Like, and you feel guilty. That's what it was.
Did I ever tell you about the one time I did feel guilt?
I don't know.
I was tripping shrooms.
Drugs is the only thing to make you feel guilt.
I was, well, because I feel shame about literally every bad thing I do.
Yeah.
But but in this case, I was actually with Becca.
Oh.
And because, let's be real,
Shrooms.
yeah, doing shrooms with Becca. Yeah.
I feel like if there's anyone to do that with, I mean, that makes sense.
It was a vibe, 100%. But yeah, like, because let's be real, I treated her like fucking shit back when I knew her the first time. It was rough, but then we were friends again, and I was tripping shrooms, and I remember all that stuff. And that emotion was so crazy to me because it felt so like, it was like I was horrified at my actions. And I was so like, I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that to you. And that's a weird emotion.
Yeah.
Fuck that
I mean,
one.
it doesn't feel good. I mean, is it like, I mean, I don't want to say I'm jealous, but like, as someone who has a lot of anxiety and like feels guilty about a lot of things sometimes, I'm like, oh, you know what?
Yeah.
maybe you're living your best life.
Okay. I prefer guilt based on my experience to shame though.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Whew, I fucking hated that shit.
Okay.
Anyways, Tessa's texted me a bunch. I wonder what she's saying. She was live with me the last time.
Yeah, I saw the notification.
Oh, did you?
That. Yeah.
But you didn't watch.
Well, because I have to ask permission for things, don't I?
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, wait. TJ Tampa, fuck. I have no problem when vids or podcasts go off track a little bit. It's natural, of course, the conversations. Anyway, I have top 5 topics for the titles, sort of. Use that as a jumping point. Oh, so like 5 things that we can kind of get back to. I mean, that makes sense, actually. Yeah. It's like, or like even like we just have the conversation and then we have just 5 things that then we name the we just start talking about something and we name them after the fuck we talked about afterwards. Can you be a narcissist and not be charming? Like, can you be a narcissist and be socially awkward? Yeah. Like narcissists have all sorts of presentations. You can't, when you hear vulnerable narcissism, right? And that's associated with being introverted. Though most narcissists will flip in between those. If you're presenting like that, yeah, you'll be awkward, shy, and they'll be very brooding, very moody as well. I don't understand narcissists who like present vulnerably, if I'm being honest. Like, how do you get any of your needs met? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, if I'm not trying people all the time, I want to kill myself.
Oh my God, that's a little extreme. We'll unpack that.
Black and white thinking, whatever. Sometimes in therapy, Dr. Ruth Ann Harper, someone in therapy I know in like 10 minutes. Other times a year later, I'm like, oh shit, how did I miss that? Yeah. I think that sums it up actually with narcissists. It's like either you know immediately or you won't know until they tell you all of their life trauma.
Yeah. What was like, what I'm curious though? I have my own, like, so when you got diagnosed with NPD, so like how did that conversation go?
So my first time that I wasn't officially diagnosed until I was 21, but the first time it was floated when I was 16. And at that time, I was just kind of like, whatever. Like, yeah, maybe I have that. It doesn't matter. When I was 21, though, and got diagnosed, my reaction was, fuck, I am special. Yeah, I am different than everybody else. Cool.
Oh my God.
I know, like,
okay, well, that's like, because like that's like my thing where it's just like, how do you have that conversation like especially with like personality disorders? It's like because I feel like, especially if you're telling someone, hi, yeah, you have narcissistic personality disorder. It's like, some people are not going to be chill about that. See, that's
the thing with like NPD. It's like, have they read literally anything on the internet about narcissism? Because then they will probably not react well.
Yeah.
But like people personality disorders, we kind of know something's going on.
Yeah.
We know something's not quite right. So a lot of the times diagnosis is like, oh, I get it now. Fair enough.
Yeah.
And with me, I was like, oh yeah, that makes me special. That's very exclusive to NPD, but you get what I'm saying.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
But there's a lot of stigma with personality disorders, so it's like, it depends how much of that they're aware of. Because who wants to be diagnosed with the asshole disorder? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess you're right. That makes sense.
And it's really funny, actually, because Deanna Diamond, who is a psychoanalyst who specializes in personality disorders, she was talking about how there's like 2 types of people that she treats who are narcissistic. One group, they literally walk in on, yeah, I'm a fucking narcissist. And they like wear it as a badge of pride, kind of like I did. Then the other ones who will never be able to hear it.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting to me. Oh no, I lost where I was.
Oh, right there.
There we go. Okay. We can learn NPD stuff just watching your stories and what transpired, etc. Oh, okay. She was talking about like if we brought the story about like something that we did and everything. Gotcha. But yeah, I agree. Okay. Great thing about personality disorder, I talk about literally anything in my life as part of the disorder. I'm curious, Jacob, what is it about Nicole that means that you don't go into a rage? What about her makes it easier for you to have a better relationship with her than other people? Okay, I feel a lot of pressure right now from you. And then also, I'm like, oh, that's a good question. I don't feel like I just feel like we haven't been in a situation where I felt the need to go into a rage in person. Mm-hmm. Like, because usually it's like, somebody does something and I'm like, oh, I need to fucking put you down right now, more or less. I need to handle this right now. But you've never really done anything that I felt was like so. Because you'll criticize me, but it'll be like as a joke that I actually find funny, which is like the line between criticism and to take offense to it for me. But also it's like you'll also kind of, I guess, sandwich it between like good things too. And so I'm like, yeah, I guess I see what you mean. And I might like there's been times I've like brooded and been like, they said this about me, blah, blah, blah. But you do it in a way that doesn't make me completely fly off the handle.
Compliment sandwich.
To all use out
How to disarm the narcissist.
Literally a book. It's literally a book. Actually, I'm doing an interview with that person who wrote that book. So cool. Thank you, Ruth, by the way, for that. Would you ever do? Wait, fuck. I should go where I actually was in the comments. Okay, See, this is an issue. Is that at least on TikTok there were so many that I was just kind of like, I feel good, like ignoring a bunch of people. Yeah. But here I'm trying to do everyone.
You're like, please,
guys. Basically, this is the best narcissist channel on YouTube. Fuck yeah, it is. I'm amazing. I'm glad you agree.
I'm biased.
Even though you don't watch my videos, but whatever.
Well, you're my friend.
Fair enough. I appreciate the support. Yeah.
Of course.
How would you describe Jacob in terms of personality and character?
I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of, I don't know how to describe.
How does anybody describe me?
How does anybody describe you, or how would I describe you? Because I feel like those. Different.
I'm terrified at the difference, but.
Well, I don't know. I guess no. I don't know. It depends if you've done some shit to someone else versus me.
I mean, we got like fucking half my old friends who have a goddamn complex over me. It feels like.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I kind of feel like I've touched on that a little bit before. I mean, you said like that you're funny and like, you know, just like I don't know, like you're just very charismatic and you just like are outgoing and I don't know, like you're like adventurous, like you like to
impulsive.
That's that's a good one. Yeah, impulsive. I mean, I don't know.
I demand the attention of a room.
Yeah.
I walk into your house when people are there, and immediately it's all about me in like 2 seconds. I'm an NPD. Didn't show for my last therapy appointment. It's been 6 months, and with the same woman. Like I struggle with women. She parrots back to me. I'm thinking of asking for a man. What do you think? Are you I'll be honest, are you a guy or a girl? Because for me, I could not open up to a dude. I couldn't. I cannot be like, oh yeah, this is all my trauma. Oh, Giant Anderson's here, by the way. What's going on, man? Anyways, yeah, I recognize a lot of my viewers. It's weird. I literally actually had I replied to this guy's comment and I implied that like, yeah, I know who you are. I remember you. Mm-hmm. And he was like, you remember me?
You remember me?
He wasn't like, he wasn't like flattered and stuff. He was just surprised.
No, I know.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel way more comfortable opening up to women. My female narcissist friends, though, feel way more comfortable opening up to men. I can't speak for everybody, but at the same time, I wouldn't say that the gender necessarily determines whether that's a good therapist for you or not.
Yeah, and I would say too, I mean, as from like a therapist lens, like if you have been seeing the same therapist for 6 months and you just like feel uncomfortable, like just like opening up or just like whatever the issue may be, like either it's like, yeah, maybe you just are like the click.
I thought there was way less in that than there was.
Sorry. No, so I'm just saying like maybe, you can always then, if like you have to do whatever's comfortable for you, because it's like you're wasting your own time, and I'm not gonna say you're wasting the therapist's time, because obviously they want to like, but you should like do what fits best for you, and if that means working with like a man or working with someone else, like then you could try that, or too before that, having a conversation and even like bringing that up and bringing it into session, being like, I feel like, you know, I've been struggling with this.
I didn't consider that. Yeah. Yeah.
Just like, because then that could be something that is brought to light, because, you know, whether it's just because you just don't feel like you know your therapist, and like maybe learning more about her, or like just like tackling on that like issue and just being like straightforward about it, and like that way it might be easier to have a conversation. Because then if that doesn't work out and you try even after a couple sessions and you've brought this to light, then she can refer you to somebody else, whether that's like a man or just another person.
That's a really that was really good advice. Now I'm embarrassed I didn't have better advice for that.
Well, but like that's okay though. Like, but I mean, I'm really a counselor in training. Like, I mean, I would hope I would know some of this stuff, or like consider some of these things.
Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Well, another thing I do want to point out also is that how vulnerable are you being with your therapist? Because it took me 2 years to be honest with my therapist. And because that's, you know, vulnerability is an issue apparently with my disorder, whatever. So that's also something to keep in mind. Are you to that point that you're comfortable being vulnerable? And that may affect the therapeutic relationship up until that point. Anyways, I'm gonna keep going because now I'm embarrassed, but
you don't have to be embarrassed.
I'm joking.
No, you're not.
Kind of. Well, I'm doing that thing like when I say something grandiose, I'm like, yeah, I'm the best narcissist ever. No, it's like, you know, yeah, I mean it, but also it's a joke, and I know it's not true, but also, yeah, I mean it.
No, you're okay.
Oh my God. Jacob is like James Bond of narcissists.
I love that.
Fuck yes, I am. I'm gonna write that down, actually. Yeah. Anyways, John Anderson, my dude. I'm sorry, I do have to write this down.
That's so funny. Aww.
See, it's funny because like the compliments that get me the most are ones comparing me to other people, right? Like I'm being compared to James Bond, or I'm being told that like, oh, you're better than this person in this aspect. It's that hierarchical and like comparative thinking. It's very interesting. But anyways, what was on your phone that you were like, oh, about?
My mom sent this picture of a bow for Oreo. It's like a holiday bow.
That will be adorable.
Isn't that cute? Oreo's my dog. She's a
the dog's like this big.
She is not that big, or she's not that small. She's like a decent medium small dog.
She's tiny.
She's fluffy.
And also has more energy than I'll ever have in my entire life.
Wait, I'm gonna pull the picture of my dog. You can keep reading comments. I'll look for a picture. She's so cute.
Wait, John Anderson, you probably raise your view significantly just by painting your walls a brighter color, using a brighter backdrop. They're hard to noticeable on others. You're probably right, dude. You're probably right.
We should get like a little like, I don't even know.
Get like a green screen back there. I'll have like a field behind me.
Oh my gosh. No, let me interior design. I already told you this. I want to do that.
You guys will, especially now I'm making like way more money than I was.
Okay.
Nicole seems like such a calm and soothing presence.
Oh, thanks.
She is until she isn't.
Unless I'm like, there's like, I mean, it depends on my energy level too. Like, I've been very tired, but like, I'd rather say I'm like, I've been told I have a calming presence.
I mean, like, when we're talking about like, when I'm talking about my deep shit, yeah, like you are very like relaxing and stuff like that. When we're talking about your shit, you're intense.
Oh, I'm like, I mean, that's like Italian to me. Like, it just depends on the situation.
Honestly.
This is a picture of my dog. Her name's Oreo. She's so cute. She's 12 years old. She's a little old lady. Anyway.
Oh, that's funny. Recently diagnosed BPD here. Congratulations, being part of the worst club in the world, Cluster B's. Let's go. I'm going through a whole angry at the world and everyone in it right now. Relatable. What was your initial response to your diagnosis, and how did you work through it? We just talked about that.
Yeah, but we're like behind though.
Yeah, we are. I'm not sure if you heard this, but basically I was like, oh yeah, I am different. Or I dismissed it at first. Once I came to actual terms with my diagnosis though, I do experience things like that. I'll go into the park, I'll see a couple like holding hands and not talking. And I'm like, you can just be happy, not knowing constantly that they are like entertained by you and shit like that. Like, I am so envious of that. And I get so angry that other people have that shit and I don't. But it passes, I'll say. Like eventually you'll kind of get like, I don't know. I met somebody else with NPD and it changed my goddamn life in terms of like my happiness and how I relate to the world. You have to understand that it's like not an inherent flaw, and you're not necessarily missing out on the things that normal people are missing out on. It's more of we have a different way of experiencing the world. And is that better or worse? That's black and white thinking right there. That's something I really had to fucking think about. But we just experience things different, and there's nothing inherently wrong about it, and there's nothing inherently better about it. Do you have any takes on that? I feel like it went off. Anyway, no, okay. Nicole, what do you think about shame being a submissive emotion? Mar, you're pissing me off. Not actually.
Being a submissive emotion? I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that exactly. How do I?
Because she brought up earlier, like early in the stream, saying that like shame is considered. I fucking forget. Mar, explain more so that we can actually answer this. I'm sorry.
I think that like if she's talking about like
wait, Seth is here.
Oh my god. Get him out of here.
yeah, blocked. Yeah, for everyone that doesn't know, me, Nicole, and Seth are all friends in actual real life, not just on the internet.
That's probably bullying me in the chat.
Oh my god, I swear to God. He's probably bullying me too. He's probably bullying me more than he's bullying you. Oh my god.
I know we're so far. There's so many
because I realized that I can literally do this.
That?
Put it actually on the screen.
Oh, cool tricks.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Because like, Mar, you projected when she asked if shame was a submissive emotion. KFK going at Mar's neck. Let's go. It was. Maybe it was. I don't exactly know that. Okay. Dating somebody with an NPD diagnosis. Oh, diagnosed. Interesting. Does this make one more narcissist? Does this make one more narcissistic? My response would be yes, to some degree. It's inevitable. Like, does it make them more?
Does that make the person who's dating the narcissist more of a narcissist, or the person that is a narcissist more of a narcissist?
That's kind of what I'm confused about. I'm sorry, John Sir.
Just the way that it's dating someone with an.
Does make one more narcissist? Like knowing that you're a narcissist makes it more narcissistic because. You know, a little bit. Funny statistic. I read a paper that was like tracking NPD over a 2-year treatment period. Mm-hmm. All the symptoms went down, especially interpersonal exploitation. Guess what the one that went up was? What? Like literally increased feelings of being special. because I think they got the diagnosis and they're like, well, I am special. Yeah. Which I thought was hilarious. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, if it's like, but like, I do think that people with NPD diagnosis might be, okay, I think if somebody's diagnosed with NPD and they're working on themselves, that would be more healthy than a person who has never gone to therapy.
Yeah. Like,
that's kind of how I view it, is that like, you know, we all have our fucking issues. Mm-hmm. There's a label on this one that makes me worse than most people, I guess. Mm-hmm. But I prefer be around me than somebody who is just...
No.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I just whispered a friend's name right there. But yeah, like somebody like that who is a shitty person but has never gone to therapy in their life does not work on themselves.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of why I think like if you're diagnosed and you're actively in therapy and stuff like that, you're probably a healthier person than just a normal person dating, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, I'm not exactly sure what you were asking. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I think that was right.
Mars crying because of us going around.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I can't pronounce your name, dude, but what's going on? He's just a guy that's been around for a while. I had to say hi. I'm still chatting about my original post with my therapy as NPDs. I want to be careful not to pull a plug and think I'm better or discard. I miss out on the right therapist if I'm better. Oh, about the their therapist and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. As I be careful. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Is that like we're way more likely to be like, fuck this, it's not working. Mm. But I think 6 months is a decent amount of time to be like to get an idea.
Yeah, and especially like depending on how often you go, like a month. 'Cause I know sometimes it can be hard. Like if you go like once a month, so you've only had like if it's like that intense. It depends on the depends on the practice where you're going and all that stuff. But if you're going like maybe like twice a month, I mean it's been 6 months. I mean I feel like you figure out right away, or at least I don't know. Sometimes you can figure out right away if you're clicking with someone or not. But I mean it's that feeling of being vulnerable and being uncomfortable, and especially if you're not used to being vulnerable and you're talking to this person about all your like inner thoughts and feelings that you might be ashamed of or have certain feeling about it. So it's like it can be hard. So just maybe just getting used to being vulnerable. But then again, it's like also again I feel like if you have that conversation with your therapist, it can be
I think having that conversation would be great. I never even fucking considered that. Jesus Christ.
I didn't mean to hit you with my
You're fine. I think it's slightly better now.
I made it better.
But literally yeah, when you have been in therapy for 6 months, if you're going twice a week for an hour session, you have interacted with them for 12 hours. Yeah, it's kind of natural for people like me or like YouTuber chatting to not want to be open. Yeah. We don't know them very well. Again, it took me 2 years.
And I feel like too, even with if you're considering like gender norms, like if you're like identify well, I mean I don't know, if you identify as like a male, then like the societal idea of like you can't be vulnerable and you can't open up, and like that's like a very like more feminine trait or like feminine way to be.
They are a girl.
Well, I mean,
I'm just saying.
But I was just bringing that point up anyway. Yeah, no, I but that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes it can be like that as well.
No, yeah, there's also like cultural impacts and stuff like that. Yeah. Would you ever do you know what that is?
I've never heard of that.
Sorry, if you can explain it or send a link or something, I will address that, but I really don't know. I can't even pronounce that. Like, I
don't want to do that. Okay.
Vulnerable narcissism kind of parallels with BPD. Kind of assume they just don't get their needs met and suffer, but I don't know. Vulnerable narcissism and BPD do have a lot of statistical correlations to the point that some clinicians literally think that BPD should just be labeled as vulnerable narcissism, which I do not agree with, but I see why they would think something like that, right? But for me, it's like, yeah, they aren't getting their needs. I mean, none of us ever get our fucking needs met, but more of like, you guys don't have the grandiose show. That's kind of where I draw the line, because I can look very BPD at times. You see me look very BPD at times. But I will bounce back in my grandiosity and be very just, me. Borderlines won't do that. And I think that's a very hard line to draw. Karen's talking to the compliment sandwich. I like that term. Thank you, DJ. What are we drinking today? Whiskey.
Water. Deer Park water. The best water.
It was hard for me to see you without your sunglasses, mask off. Sorry, I'll put my sunglasses back on. Okay, whatever. No, but yeah, because that is what the sunglasses are symbolic of hiding the self, so to speak, and stuff like that. I get it. I'm glad it's okay now. Yeah, a woman struggling with a woman. BPD traits that you have. Self-harm. Fear of abandonment, but I think that's common with both NPD and BPD, honestly. I would say anger. The anger would probably be one. I mean, that's also NPD. That's the issue, is that there's so much fucking overlap that I'm like, what's BPD and what's NPD?
I know. I'm like looking through my brain, trying to like remember everything I've read. I'm like,
Because unstable sense of self, which I don't feel like I really do that. Do you think I do that?
That you have an unstable sense of self?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Like, I'll go through periods where I'm like, I'm remaking myself.
Well, like,
it's
your
stable
eras.
over time. Yeah, exactly.
But like, I feel like that's everyone kind of does that.
Yeah, it's different because it's not like every day I'm like, who am I? I gotta dye my hair. It's like I go through periods and something bad happens to me, and I'm like, okay, I have to change myself now, basically. Yeah. Emotional liability, yeah, for sure. But narcissists always also have that. That's so hard to like say. I guess my emotional liability and anger and self-harm would stick out as BPD traits. I'm trying to think really hard. Actually, like, let me look up fucking BPD traits right now. Sorry, everybody, that I'm completely derailing the stream. Let's see. Okay, borderline personality disorder, intense fear of abandonment, even going to extreme measures to avoid real or imagined separation or rejection. I mean, I won't like, if somebody rejects me, I'm not gonna be like, please stay. You know what I mean? I will probably reject them first and be like, piss off. And that's more narcissistic and borderline in my mind. Pattern of unstable, intense relationships, such as idealizing someone one moment, then suddenly believing the person's insecure. Okay, that one, yeah, I do a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like it depends, and like it's situational. I feel like it's not like with every person.
That's true. That's true. It's not all pervasive. Yeah. I do. Yeah, but I do have a pattern on unstable relationships. That's for sure. Rapid changes in self-identity. Yeah, there's the key right there. Rapid changes. I don't have the rapid ones. Periods of stress-induced paranoia and lasting contact with the reality, lasting for a few minutes to a few hours. Yeah, I do that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you have like little episodes.
Yeah. And that one, I would say that I would probably consider that a trait right there. Impulsive and risky behaviors such as gambling, reckless driving. Okay. I didn't even finish reading it.
I finished reading it. Next.
Okay, there you go. There's one for sure.
I think we should skip this whole list because I'm reading them and I'm like, You know what? Let's talk to your therapist.
Well, my therapist actually thought I was borderline before they thought I was narcissistic, actually. Yeah. Suicidal threats or behavior, self-injury. A little. Well, not this part. Well, okay, a little bit.
Let's skip this. Okay, here's the thing though. It depends on how long you've been experiencing these things. Like there's technicalities with like what you get, but also it's like
it's not all pervasive with that one, I would say.
Yeah.
It's just I do it a little bit. I'll say like I have half of that.
I mean, but also too, like also it's just like
I do not do this one. For a few hours to a few, like I have my emotional liability, but I have never had a mood for a few days.
No,
that's insane.
Yeah,
like because I remember I was talking to Devin actually, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be manic for like 2 days," and I was like, "Fucking what?" I was like, I was like, "Are you bipolar?" Like, there's no way I could experience that. Oh, feelings of emptiness. Yeah, obviously, but again, that's another narcissistic thing. I hate these people. Inappropriate, intense anger. Okay, yeah, fucking fair enough. Whatever. Okay. Great feedback, guys. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jay, for your great answer to my question. I want to thank you for your channel and high value content. You are really a worthy person, worthy of love and respect. I really appreciate you saying that, but also I'm like, I'm a bad person. So like, compliment my looks and intelligence. Please.
Like, why are you afraid to like, you know, never mind.
No, say it. I love it.
Just,
my viewers might love it.
I think it's funny because it's like you can't accept things that are like deeper than like surface. So it's like all that masking and like all that other stuff. So I just think it's funny. Well, it's not like I mean, it's funny a little bit just from analyzing it perspective. But like, it's okay. You can accept
it's so
the compliment about your personality.
See, it's so funny that you say that because I've literally said this on my channel multiple times. Is I'm like compliment my attractiveness, my intelligence, all those superficial traits.
Superficial,
fucking love it. I'll eat it up. Tell me I'm a good person. I'll be like,
I'm gonna throw up.
I find it really funny that you actually like notice that.
Oh, Jesus.
Who is this female from Seth? Yeah, Seth is our friend. By the way, piss off, Seth. You're not.
Seth. Oh,
Seth, who are you? Seth. Thank you, Mar, for going at stuff like that. He deserves it.
Thank you.
KFK loves Seth.
Oh my gosh.
She loves you too. I'm always she says shit and I'm like, man, she loves my friends more than I do. Like hands down.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Oh yeah, I made a poll that was like, who's funnier, me or Nicole? It's not going well for you right now.
Why?
You weren't here for half the stream.
And also, like, what am I do? I mean, I don't know. I feel like if I'm gonna be funny, like I don't know, certain situations, I'm just kind of just chilling here.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm not trying to be
when
funny.
You're not just off work and shit like that.
I mean, I'm just vibing.
Hey, Lupus, or more. Ban Seth if you don't mind. Let's see.
What?
Hey, Seth, guess what? The poll does not. Okay, well.
What's that? It has nothing.
Okay, well, they still think I'm funny. Or piss off.
But also some people did put me. So
They did.
The
percentage went down. Sorry, you noticed.
No.
Okay, people, somebody vote for Nicole so she feels better.
No, I'm just kidding. It's okay.
Dog.
Yes, my dog Oreo. Okay.
Sorry, Jay, just had to. I'm not sure what you did, Lupus, but I forgive you. To bully namelessly. Okay, that did happen. I did not have a bed frame for a very long time, and stuff would be like, that's why you don't have a girlfriend. And I'm like,
I mean, that is like one of the things girls look out for is if guys have bed frames.
Okay, I live on the bare minimum. I have a bed frame right now. See, I'm hanging my coats on it.
Congratulations.
But like, I live on bare minimum. Why would I buy a bed frame if I don't have to? And so then somebody gave me one for free, and now I have a bed frame.
That's good.
Oh my god. That was my response to Seth's stupid question. Blame him.
Yeah, sure.
I'm blaming him.
Yeah.
For sure. I don't know what that exactly was. Aw, Karen. I'm glad that you were caring about Seth. Somebody has to. It was a spring box on the floor for a good bit.
I'm sorry, that era was so funny.
It wasn't. It was just, you know.
I miss your basement at your mom's house.
Oh
with your
God.
mattress on the floor.
My fucking fan that you guys vandalized.
Oh, it's fine.
How far is he back there?
So far.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
I can't.
we're like.
Oh, are we close?
Yeah, we're not terribly far. Right? Or maybe not. Maybe
no, we're far behind. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Let's do a fucking speed round. Oh fuck! I just lost where we're at. It's gonna be an
then
issue.
just look on there.
Well, I don't. But like, here's where I can like press the things.
Okay. All right.
Okay, there we go. All right. It's okay. Dogs don't care about what Seth is saying. Yeah, we're far back in the comments.
Seth, get out of the chat.
Seth, get better. Lupus, you're great for that. Oh shit! Hey, I love you. That was very knee jerk. I appreciate you as a viewer. It was you guys. I thought it was really Red Riding Hood and the Big Bad Wolf.
What?
Is he calling you Red what?
Little Red Riding Hood?
Yeah, and me the Big Bad Wolf.
Probably.
Fair enough. Or they might be talking to other people in here that did not. I will take being the Big Bad Wolf though. I love it.
Love that. Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
That's like my member thing right there.
There you
like
go.
Fucking, we'll do a lottery and one of you guys can a lottery and one of you guys can decorate my house. No, Nicole and my friend Gwen, they are going to be decorating my house at some point, but I'm putting it off. Preferably after Josh leaves. Was he still playing guitar when you came in?
Mm-hmm. I was like, either he's playing guitar or like he has like the jams on right now while he's doing a live stream.
See, here's the thing: is that I love when Josh is doing the guitar because I know he's not going to come into the kitchen and ruin my live or my videos.
Okay. Too much.
Lupus, stop loving Seth.
Yeah.
Piss off, Seth. Mars with my mods, and yeah, feel free to delete any of his comments, to harass him, to tell him to stop and put him in timeout. Nicole was thoughtful. Voss, I'm too pretty.
First of all, you used the wrong shoe.
Yes, I was about to say. Yeah. It's literally what Seth does all the time. He'll be like, but like do the very wrong one. Oh my god.
There's it's not even questions for us. It's just
them arguing with each other, and it's like fair enough.
It's probably just that.
Seth, stop being awful. He's not pretty.
Oh god.
Sorry. Okay, one of the. You called Karen dog? Really?
If you're gonna say dog, you have to do like the DAWG,
yeah,
not like the DOG.
We
like
have
Randy Jackson, like, hey dog.
How successful are narcissists from running from reality? Oh, from reality on a scale from 0 to 100. What do you think? How far do you think I am from reality?
Like 100 being like you're so far away.
Yeah,
okay. My childish mind, I'm like 69. But honestly, I feel like, I don't know. You're not that far. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna stick with 69 because that's too funny. I'm gonna stick with that.
Because there's time. Because I feel like since I'm damn self-aware now, I'm way more in touch with shit than I usually am. But I don't know.
I'd say you're in touch more than you were back in high school.
I thought I was gonna be a fucking dictator in high school.
Yeah.
Like, swear to God.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, I'll do like
an era. another Jacob personality era.
The Jacob era of being a dictator.
Yeah.
I was voted most likely to rule the world, though. Just pointing out there.
Not that.
Apparently by a very wide margin, which is interesting. Oh. But yeah, I mean, it's a grandiose fantasies that do take me up sometimes. Of like, I'll start a hobby and be like, I'm going to make the best thing in the world. I'm going to be so. I mean, hell, you see it with my fucking YouTube and social media shit right now. I'll be like, yeah, I'm so popular. I'm going to be like, I'm going to change everything in mental health and shit like that. Don't get me wrong. I think that's more realistic than some of my other grandiose fantasies.
Yeah, and
but it definitely is one.
And like changing the lens on how people view NPD and things like that. Like you're trying to like change the stigmas and stereotypes. So it's like you're working towards like a positive thing. So that's like not bad.
I'm allowed to be grandiose about that. NPD is when you walk up to the front of the bar, skipping the line, not even thinking there was that. There was one, and they were all idiots waiting. Yeah, I'm entitled. Listen, that is like I could look up a case study, and that's like that's like the stereotype right there, right? But my entitlement is. You correct me if I'm wrong about this. I think my entitlement is like my least prominent trait.
Yeah, I don't see that as like being the prominent issue.
You're saying not the prominent issue. I was like, whoa, okay.
Comments say much shit. Jacob, your hair looks great today.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you should work on that other thing I said though.
But
no, I was kidding.
You didn't even say what the actual problem was.
No, you're fine. I'm just teasing you.
But yeah, entitlement for me, I guess I kind of have it when it comes to like friends and being like, oh, you have to take my side, you have to be there for me, stuff like that. Kind of
like a little, but like that's not really like
it's never really do that,
that at least I've noticed.
I think entitlement of all. Let's look up the fucking symptoms for NPD real quick.
Oh my gosh. I just pull up my actually I don't have it on my phone. I was like, I'll just pull up my DSM on my PDF I have.
I'm out of PDF up. Like you can literally look up a PDF so easy.
But do you have the PDF DSM-5 TR? The new one? The updated one? Me being picky as hell. TR. Oh, shit. You didn't. See, that's on TR. That's just the 5.
Wait, TM?
That's trademark. Is that what that means? That's not, see, because it says,
I thought it was.
I'm not like going for this. It says DSM-5. It just says 5.
Yeah,
5th edition.
Isn't.
Yeah, but that's just the one. The TR is like there's another. It's a new one.
Fuck. I really fucked that up.
Why can't you say?
Sorry, all of you have no idea what's going on right now, but
yeah, boom.
Look, yeah, I had. Well, oh fuck. Well, not that one, but okay.
No.
Sorry,
so
I have a fucking. There's a PDF. Okay.
No,
anyways,
I'm sure it hasn't changed that.
Oh shit! I fucking forgot that we were actually going. Look at the symptom criteria. Let's see if they actually have it here. Grandiose logic of self-importance. Yeah. I mean, I immediately said yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Fixation of a fantasy to infinite success, control, brilliant beauty, or idyllic love. I wouldn't say infinite, but significant.
Yeah, significant. Yeah,
that's like unrealistic. Yeah. Let's say. Agreeance that he or she is extraordinarily exceptional, it can only be understood by or should connect with other extraordinary important people or institutions. Your smile. Oh my god. See, it's so funny because sometimes I'll read this, I'll be like, none of this is me at all. Like, I don't even have NPD.
You look at me and be like,
this is honestly so validating. I'm not gonna lie. Desire for an unwarranted admiration. I think it's warranted. But
of course you would think it's warranted.
But yeah, okay, that one I don't even have to ask you about. Sometimes that's the only one that we.
Yeah, we're like, it's not the main thing here.
I hate that you keep saying the main thing as if all those things are like entitlement still an issue, but
like,
not as much as other things.
Okay, but I would say in the grand scheme of all the symptoms or of all the things, like I feel like there's some like small bit, there has to be some small bit of entitlement. So like you don't have like no, it's not 0. So yeah, it's not the main. But that doesn't mean it's not the prominent thing because you don't really have that a lot. I'm just saying it's like less frequent. It's
I know.
Less...
Okay, interpersonally oppressive behavior. I assume they're talking about interpersonal exploitation. Yeah, oh my God damn it.
So sorry.
I thought that was one that was like pretty minor for me too.
Well, okay, maybe now.
Yeah,
maybe now.
enough.
High school.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just think back of high school so much. Like the stuff that just would happen.
Okay.
So if we can think of, I can put in the mindset. If you want me to put just like who you
No,
are now.
I want you to put in the mindset of me in the worst throes of my disorder.
Okay,
honestly.
cool. High school, junior year.
Resentment of others or a conviction that they are resentful. So envy.
I don't know. I don't think you have like a ton. Like you don't really think you're like.
I do, but I don't show it.
Yeah.
I think
that'd be something like more like you would know.
I mask. That's something I'm masking a lot for sure. Display of egotistical and conceited behaviors. Okay, your laughter. Okay, fine. Sorry. Moving on in the comments.
I love you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We're so behind.
Do narcissists care about their siblings and they have a close bond with them? What?
Not in his case.
Getting on that relationship. Fuck. How do I even get on this? I have an entire video about it. I care about my sibling, and I felt like for a long time, me and her were the only people that understood each other. And I kind of do care about her a lot, but she also caused me a lot of issues, and we caused each other a lot of issues. And I am cut off from her now because there's not much else left to do. Anyways. I hope you lack emotional permanence too, Nicole, because I just do not give a fuck. But of course, differs from person. Okay. Oh, you were talking to somebody else. Sorry.
Oh my God.
I hate pizza. No, I don't actually, but I hate sex. So. Oh my God. Yeah. DMT. Oh, so the fucking like desert hallucinogenic drug thing. Do you know what I'm talking about? But no. Yeah, I have done psychedelics before. I felt guilt for the only time on psychedelics, but it's a very hit or miss. It can have the worst experience of your life or the best one. I don't think you should roll the dice, if I'm being honest. Let's hear it, Nicole.
Next question. No, I don't hate Jacob. Stop trying to make drama.
Well, they succeeded. I think that you hate me now.
If I hated you, I would not be here.
Everybody is so... Seth is hijacking my fucking stream.
I know.
Yeah, okay. Ruth pointed out. Yeah, it's a psychedelic. Cool. I'm ignoring everything Seth says right now.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I forgot I have my shroom on my computer, too. Oh, my God. I am planning to draw maybe... Oh, fuck. I am planning to draw maybe neglect my narcissist father. I'm showing it to him. Just to make him more aware of my action. What is your take on that? You were drawing out you being neglected? So
like bringing up that you feel neglected to
and then
father?
Going no contact is kind of what I am gathering.
That's how I'm interpreting it, but correct us if we're wrong.
If you want to clarify, go ahead. I'm just not exactly sure what you're trying to ask. But if you were...
okay. I feel like that's kind of what they're saying, where it's just like, I feel like I'm going to bring up how I've been feeling neglected from my narcissistic father and like explaining why I'm like, why they're being... And
then dipping out.
Yeah.
My take...
do it.
That's the thing. I'm like, are you asking if that's a good thing to do or how I would react? If I'd react, I would be I'll destroy it a little bit, but I wouldn't show anybody that. But yeah, if you are having that kind of relationship with your father, sure, go ahead. I mean, I'm not sure if it's the most healthy thing.
But at the same time, you have to do what's best for you.
Oh yeah, I mean, the no contact, yeah, healthy. Yeah. But I mean, like
bringing it up and
this is all the things you did wrong, and then dipping out.
Yeah.
Depends how you phrase it, right? It's like, hey, if they're like, hey, you did these things wrong that really damage our relationship, and because of that, it would be unhealthy of you to retain a relationship with you. Healthy as fuck.
Yeah.
If they're like, you're a piece of shit because you did this, and then like leave, probably not the best.
What my ex says I did, which is not true.
Right. Oh man.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah, he is. Seth.
What?
I was just going to say something kind of not mean.
To me?
But, no, not to you. Not to you.
Okay.
But about Seth, that would probably be a little bit out of pocket.
Okay.
God, I'm saying out of pocket because of you. I hate you.
No, you don't. Okay.
I'm serious. He was like, how are you still the same person even when Nicole and other people are streaming with you? How are you still the same person even when Nicole... She's borderline.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like
pranked.
She's like I think she's basically saying, how are you not mirroring the fuck out of them?
Yeah.
And I get it, Mar. It's fine. I love you. It's cool. But yeah, I have a stable, grandiose self. Let's go. Yeah, and then immediately.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, I left my fiance a year ago, but he still passes by my workplace at least once a week. He had a lot of respect for people around us. That caused a huge injury to his ego. Fiance, how'd you end it? Honestly, I mean, usually when somebody breaks up with me, my first thought is, I'm not good enough unless I'm trying to make them break up with me. So probably you did a huge hit to his ego. But if he's showing up at your workplace, that's a fucking stalker. And
Joe Goldberg. The hat.
What is my hat over there? I thought I saw. Yeah, it's underneath my jacket. Maybe I should wear it.
What?
But right there.
Oh, I'll get it.
Yep. Well, that's the thing. Is that like? All right, let's get it on my. All right, everybody. If you've ever seen you.
And then the sunglasses. Get the sunglasses on.
Where'd my sunglasses even go?
Yeah, wait. Where did you put those? How do you?
Fuck.
How do you do this? How do you lose all your?
This was very impressive of me.
Now I know why you always just have it.
My ADHD is fucking off the wall. This is great.
Okay, well, no, but honestly though, it's like just because I'm confused because I don't even know where it's at.
This is like how the fuck did I do this?
I don't know. It's okay. You got the hat on. I guess that's good enough. I don't know what you did. Now I know how you lost our necklaces we got you.
I'm going to. Well, the necklace is over there right now. By the way.
Right there. Are those your sunglasses? Right there?
No, not the ones I use.
What the hell?
What the fuck did I do with them?
I don't know.
Oh, I was sitting on them. Okay, that's cool.
I should have asked.
Anyways, representing Joel Goldberg now.
Goldberg.
For a little bit. I left my fiance a year ago, but he still passes my workplace at least once a week. He gained a lot of respect from people around me. Yeah, you caused an injury to his ego. But if he's stalking you, I don't know if you watched this video, but I did one doing a mental health analysis on people who stalk. And if they're stalking, narcissism is very prominent in those people. They got a lot more shit going on than narcissism, though. These guys have some personality profiles and mental illness that is beyond the norm. He's not stalking you because of an ego thing. He's stalking you because he's fucked up. Also, take legal action. Fucking call the cops, shit like that. I think it was they're 4 times as likely to be murdered by somebody who is stalking them than on average.
Oh yeah.
I fucking forget what the exact statistic is, but it's fucking scary. Yeah. I love you more than your friends. Aw, KFK, I appreciate that. Oh, shit. I lost my place again. Oh, no. We should probably wrap it up here soon, but how long have I been live? Hour and a half? Yeah. Do you want to hang out a little bit after this ends, though?
Yeah, sure.
because I'm probably going to wrap it up soon.
Okay.
Well, oh, man. Well, why is there so many people?
Just go to the recent. Because if we're going to be ending it soon, just go to the recent.
Well, not like super soon.
Oh, okay. Okay, I don't care how long we stream. That's okay.
Just like, I usually do a thing where I type in the comments where I'm like, okay, no more questions here. And then I read the rest of them and I just kind of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, do whatever you got to do.
More, you enjoyed Checkmate. What's that mean? Or maybe they're talking to themselves.
I don't know.
Oh, no. Are you talking to Seth?
Stop talking to
Traitor.
Seth.
That's the one I'm always trying to be the most important person in his world. That sounds unhealthy, by the way. But okay. I don't want to hurt him. He's so amazing. I have NPD. Oh, gotcha. How do I stop the love bombing? Oh, well, fuck. So this is hard. Because when I meet somebody and I'm romantically interested in them, I am obsessed at first. And I'm like, oh my God, you're the most important person to me. Like, this is finally my soulmate, shit like that. It's very overwhelming. But to prevent it, like, honestly, have strong boundaries, which sounds so fucking cliche. But literally what I have done in my most recent relationships is been like, I see you for like the entire day this day. I am not going to talk to you for like, not talk to you, but like keep a very, very big distance for like 3 days. So I'm not super idealizing them so that I don't get bored of them, because that's what's going to happen. Listen, Laura, you are going to be in that relationship and then you're going to get in your head being like, oh my God, like, what if they're not my soulmate? What if like there's somebody out there better for me? What if like they're not good enough for me? Stuff like that. And it's not even like, I don't know if I explained this to you, but it's not even like a grandiose, like, oh my God, I'm better than them. It's like an anxiety. Yeah. Like, I'm like, fuck, what if they're not my soul? What if there's somebody out there better for me?
Yeah.
And that's going to happen. So keep them at a healthy distance and remember that like your attraction is at a certain level, pathological at this beginning, but it can be healthy as long as you kind of temper that and don't make your expectations super high. Do you have anything to add to that?
Yeah. As someone who I'm pretty sure I was love bombed by boring Andy, because the way that it was just so boring. It was so boring, but like that's fine because I wasn't gonna be with him anyway. Yeah. But like it was just such a switch with like when he either decided like he was bored or like he was like not feeling a relationship anymore, and it's just very confusing, and it can just be. I mean, it's like obviously it's hurtful. And I'm sure like you don't want to hurt anybody, but like I just something that's okay. But like try to set those boundaries, just kind of like keeping yourself in check.
For him, it was literally like getting into it, and the fire was like, and then it fizzled out because there was nothing left. Yeah, and I feel like it's kind of, and then like I think that's the thing about people being immature too. Like I'm fucking thinking about like middle school and high school relationships. You dive in, you're so passionate, then burns out, and there's nothing left. And I feel like Andy was kind of caught in a very immature mindset.
He had so many issues.
He was so boring. Oh my God. He's interior. Are we talking about his room or his head? Wait, what?
What?
I hope he meant my home.
Yeah.
John, dude, if you're saying, I'm very upset if you meant my head.
Oh, wait, maybe it is.
Wait, because there seem to be some things that he ought to get rid of in the ladder. Like, see, this is where he goes. Oh, so he's talking about my head. Okay, I thought he meant my physical head, and that was way more insulting. Yeah. But if he's talking about my internal head, then fair enough. No problem. Sorry, John. I'm going to beat myself up no matter what. I don't care. Oh, that's funny. That was a good comment. I love that. Checkmate is about intellect in the friend who can wait. In the end, my friend. See, this is an issue with YouTube comments like this, is that like they only have like fucking like 100. They only have like 200 letters. Yeah. So like I very often can't really tell what they're saying. Checkmate is about intellect in the end of my friend who we're able to connect with. Like that's what makes you better than them? Or like that's what I might be wrong. I'm just going to go on. Longest relationship was literally 5 months. Want to hear a surprise? This isn't surprising. You probably know this, but yeah, my relationship with Audrey and M tied. No, I think Audrey was actually not Audrey. M was actually less long than now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Audrey was 5 months. M was, I think, 4. I'm not good at relationships, guys.
No, but like, I mean, my second longest relationship was only 5 months.
Your longest one was like 2 years, though.
No, I mean, yeah, I guess. But like, if you count all the other times before, you count all the times on and off again before. I was like,
yeah, no, it's like 6 years then.
Oh my god, no, I know, but like, even so, like at least back in the day, like it never got past 6 months for me. Like,
I would say, well, I guess you could say that, like, following that logic, that me and Maddie's relationship was like 3 years.
Yeah, we'll just add up all the time.
By the way, people, that's Maddie's a girl I think has some BPD traits. I don't know if you agree with that or not. Actually, I kind of want to hear if you do.
I mean, no, I didn't say that. No, I was saying that, like, I mean, she got something going on up there.
She's fucking nuts.
It's like, I feel bad. I get tied back. I get pulled back and forth because it's like I don't want to like be an asshole and like.
You don't want to armchair diagnose anybody, right?
Yeah. But then it's like, she's a bitch. So you know.
I think she has. I don't think
she definitely would get a lot out of going to therapy. That's what I will say.
I literally talked to her about that a lot. She's like, "Oh, I can't right now have enough money." I'm like, "Listen, girl, you really need to
figure it out."
Like, I love her, but like, fuck.
Yeah.
I do think she has some major BPD shit going on, and I'm not even saying that pathologically, but she got some traits. She got some fucking traits. Also, Mara, if you're listening to this, no offense to you. I love you. You're fine. Being though you're a diagnosed narcissist, it's true that you and others like you are successful manipulators. It's hard for me to say, honestly, because for me, it's like, I'm grandiose about manipulation. I'm like, fuck yeah. I'm a better manipulator than literally anybody else.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. That. But like, literally, I'm like, when I actually look at it rationally, I'm like, am I a good manipulator or do I just think I am?
My opinion.
I kind of want to hear it from being honest.
I mean, I don't know. But then again, like, you could be. It's kind of just like.
I'm manipulating you as we speak.
Right. Well, like, I don't know. I feel like I had this conversation before. It's like I feel like like at least in our friendship relationship that like I don't feel like I ever got any end of like manipulation. But then you made a joke being like, oh, that's because I just manipulated you that well. But I'm like, okay. But like, I don't know. I feel like, again, back in like high school, like just thinking about all that stuff, like I feel like you definitely had a little bit of like puppeteering going on. Like,
I am good at manipulating everybody. I'm a master at it.
Now though, because I've known you for so long and I just like your personality and like how you are and how you think, and like I feel like I have I have a little bit more of like, I don't know.
I won't manipulate you now just to prove you wrong, but
that's fine.
No, because it's like, like I just don't do it that much anymore. Like there's an occasion that I do because I'm like,
well, yeah, but like, like I said, like again, like you now versus you in high school are like different. So like in high school, like you were doing a lot. You were doing the most. Fucking
different people from back then. I feel okay. Do you think my grandiosity was less obvious in high school?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't.
Because I feel like nowadays I'm just like, because I'll make jokes about it. I'll just kind of be like,
you're more just like, haha. But like, I don't know. I feel like it. I guess it depends. I don't know. I thought you were a freaking sociopath. So
and I guess you noticed my grandiosity.
Yeah, so I guess I noticed. Yeah, so I guess I did notice it. Yeah, but I didn't like jump straight to like NPD though.
Yeah,
which is like kind of funny.
I think that's the thing. Well, I mean, I feel like part of it was just the fact that like, because it was floated when I was like 16, I was like very conscious about my grandiosity. And like I knew that I wanted attention, and also I knew that like people don't like it when I'm grandiose, so I'm not going to show people that.
I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Dog is the abbreviated form. I don't know what the fuck. Because remember, like when we were talking about adult, I don't remember what that comment was.
I don't know. I know you're talking about,
but thank you, Lucas, for explaining. Did a web shirt for self-aware narcissist came across Jacob and he has helped this 44 win. Trying to sleep not. Oh, age. Trying to sleep not to pump your ego, bud, but you do help. I'm sorry, you are pumping my ego, and I love it. But yeah, like I'll be honest though, like the most impactful, like emotionally thing that I have when I get comments and stuff is when I'm like, I have other narcissists being like, oh, like you've helped me, like I'm glad somebody understands me, because I craved that for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Like fucking like I spent so much of my life being like, oh, I know that I'm different, I guess, but I'm never going to have somebody that like really understands. And hell, that's why my relationship with Tess, I am so grateful for it, is because I'm like, I like finally you're saying the things that I knew were true my entire life, but like I felt everybody else was lying about.
Yeah. It's like really like great. Validating and like comforting.
Oh God, yes. Yeah. It's oh my God, call me doll. Karen, it's okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I had to go at Seth.
Yeah.
Yes, you're a countess.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, you are. Well, because if you're a member on my channel, I give you noble titles.
I love that. Wait, that's so cool.
So it's Countess Karen.
Oh.
Yes. Countess Dog. Okay, Seth's saying some bullshit.
Yeah.
To be fair, that's a username. I'm not here enough to know better. Piss off, Seth. I don't care.
It's gonna be.
Then watch my videos more. No, I'm joking. Please don't. Please
it's just
don't.
funny because like I don't know if Seth is still in here, and we're just like, "Fuck you, Seth." He's not here.
Oh my God, it's funny. I hear you read that
PDF probably, or oh no, you read that, and I agree with it.
I don't know what.
I don't know. Maybe maybe we were reading a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it was like borderline and narcissistic we went through, so I'm curious. Let's see. I'm going to address this. First of all, cheating isn't necessarily a trait of narcissism in itself, but I'm going to address this from a perspective of like, oh, this is a person that's cheating, and can they stop cheating? Are you with somebody who cheated on you and you're expecting them to change? I wouldn't advise you staying with them. But yes, somebody who cheats can change. I think literally, if they're working on themselves, anybody can change. But I feel like this question really speaks to the fact that like you are like pining over somebody who has cheated, and I think that breach of trust doesn't give you like the idea of them changing shouldn't make you stick around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't have anything to add?
No, sorry, I'm having a PTSD trauma flashbacks to my life. No, yeah, I feel like it's hard, and if someone is like willing to change and willing to put in work and is like working on themselves, because I think everyone can change, and I do believe in second chances, but sometimes it can be really hard in those situations because the trust has been broken and you have to work on that. And
I mean,
you're kind of like gambling at that point where it's like, well, they might change.
Yeah. What's the thing is that they can change. That doesn't mean that you have to forgive them and let them back in your life. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I feel like that was kind of where I had an issue with that question. Mm-hmm. Love you, sis. So I replaced my sister with another borderline as my sister.
I love that.
That's Mar. Oh man. Look at raw. Wait, why are we looking at raw motivations? He's another self-aware narcissist, and so like that's a whole other conversation now. Don't worry. I don't know what the fuck question you had. Of course, Seth. Piss off. I don't want you here anyway. Are you pissed, Seth? Seth doesn't really get pissed. It's really weird, but maybe. He's probably being obnoxious. I was like, because I was reading that, Ruth, I was reading that and I was like, Oh my God, really? Like, what are you? I was literally about to tell my mods, like, if anybody's like, Jacob and Nicole need to get together, I was like, ban them. Like, I just don't want to deal with that right now.
Shippers?
Jacob. Oh my
God.
Yeah,
yeah. Like I said,
no, we're friends. We like each other.
Yeah, I guess. I'm just kidding. I love you.
Okay. Yeah, whatever.
I love you. I'm kidding. I love you.
Next year, through our whole relationship, now he says he needs to feel hurt for him. So he can learn. He can lose me. He says he wants to learn. So he never does it. Well, I think that's your answer right there. He says he wants to work on himself, but he doesn't.
Yeah, like he's like maybe like all talk and not action. Yeah.
It's like to keep you around. He's like, oh, I'm gonna work on myself, and just doesn't.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, honestly, fuck that. Don't stick around.
What I wish I could say to my clients.
You're getting the real therapist talk right now. What you're actually thinking. Yes. Yeah, fuck him. Again, I think people can change, and if you're with somebody who treated you like shit, and they're like actually making progress, if it's within your boundaries, sure, stay with them. Yeah. If they are trying to say that they're going to change and they don't,
they haven't done anything to do it. Like,
believe actions, not words. Fucking yeah. You got it. You got it. Exactly. All right. Something I say about stalking: a chased person can't be chased if they turn around and chase the person. That was okay. The way you phrased that was a lot, but no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, like it's
Uno reverse.
That's so funny. No, because that's also the truth. Is that like there are people who like do shit like that, and then they'll like, and then the person will be like, "Oh my God, I'm being stalked," and then they'll do the same exact thing. You know what I mean? And so I agree 100%. Who's unguarded? Is that another? I don't know if Mars talking about somebody else or talking about me. You want nature and predator prey to take control. I understand.
Yeah, there's a whole other combo.
Fuck. Can we try and say? Wait. It may have been somebody that was deleted. I have no idea what it was though, because we did not. Oh, here. I have no idea what the hell they said, if I'm being honest. Okay. Did I miss it? Like, let's check.
I don't know.
Oh, this might be.
Oh.
Snake shed 2, skin become bitter. Like being an Arkansas. Oh, that's the only thing. Okay, so, like, here's the thing. Becoming a bigger narc, what does that mean? It means you're in therapy becoming less of a narc, or pretending to be less of a narc, right? I'm always going to be a narcissist. But I can basically not pretend to be better, but I get my needs met through healthier means.
Yeah, you implement change in your behavior and your thoughts.
Yeah, exactly. Well, not so much the thoughts,
but
the behavior. Yeah.
Yeah, but like if you think like CBT.
Yeah,
and you're changing the way you think and how it affects your behaviors.
Yeah, it will. My change in thoughts
but then also, I mean, they can all be separate and together.
It's weird. Yeah, I get what you mean, but yeah, it's weird. And like but I do get what you're saying is that like because I think they're talking about somebody who is like cheating, right? And they're trying and like in references here, person who doesn't change, they're getting better at cheating, and I get that, but that's not specific to narcissism.
Yeah.
But like I get the pain they're going through and shit like that and what they're saying, but probably not about narcissism in particular.
Did that person say that their partner was a diagnosed narcissist or no?
I doubt it.
Because it just made me giggle because like in my head I'm just thinking of my professor Dr. Wah, and she's just like not like basically like not everything is a fucking diagnosis. It's just like you could just like not have any emotion.
You could be an asshole.
Yeah, you basically could be an asshole without a diagnosis.
Yeah. And that's the thing.
You you can't just like regulate your emotions healthily. You just never learn how to do that.
That's a thing I say a lot is that I'm like, are they a narcissist or are they just an asshole?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, it's like my ex abused me and stalked me and killed my dog, and I'm like, what the fuck? And it's like, okay, maybe they were a narcissist, but they may have just been a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And people
you could be probably both of those.
You can. I'm both. But it's like, people forget that you have to have personal suffering to be diagnosed with anything. It has to be impairing your own life. And like, if this guy's just abusing you and maybe he has some narcissistic traits, he's probably not. Yeah,
but doesn't mean he's like actually is.
He's not pathologically narcissistic, at least. It's because I mean, like, some people, like, I'll see some people who say some shit that I'm like, man, that's somebody who fits no criteria, or that's a borderline, or that's somebody with paranoid personality disorder, or that person has OCPD. We frame abuse in terms of narcissism nowadays in a lot of cases. And I'm like, maybe they had nothing and they were just an abuser. Domestic violence cases, I read a study where 85% of them had no mental illness. Unguarded. Okay, they're arguing with unguarded. I don't like. He said that, and it feels like people are going at him. I don't want to address that, but whatever. Oh, well, there we go. That's something I wanted to address. Narcs are evil. Nothing they say will be the truth. It's full of manipulation. At John, and you write anything down. Okay, listen, unguarded. This is the first time I've seen you, so I think that you're probably new. I never saw you comment, I guess. Why are you saying evil is a thing? Why is a mental disorder inherently evil, right? It's not the fact that, yes, we can have damaging behavior because we are mentally ill, but also people with like autism can be harmful to other people. People with OCD, they can, my dad, for example, you know about that. Want to tell that story, actually?
Oh my God. The one where we pulled up and he swung open the door and it was scary.
Like pulled me into the goddamn house. But yeah, people with any mental disorder, if it's not treated, can be harmful to other people. That doesn't make them evil. And nothing I say will be the truth. I mean, I'm saying the truth right now. That's a generalization. I see a lot of black and white thinking even in this comment, which is hilarious. But I feel like you have to, like, yeah, there's a lot of people with narcissistic personality disorder that won't change and will just hurt people. And yeah, I think your opinion there is true for those people, right? But I mean, go on the NPD subreddit and there's a billion people who are trying to change. Aw, KFK. I'll see you later. Love you. Say I love you to KFK.
Love you.
They're probably gone, but
I know. Yeah. I feel bad.
Do we get really pissed off with you? Or if they do, you're not good at it. Exactly. That's why I don't get mad at me until way after. Oh, I love that, Ruth. Oh my God.
Shout out, Ruth.
Thanks, Jacob. Love you too. Aw. Love you more again. You've only said it like 20 times, I swear to God. How long do you date somebody before you're bored? Actually, I'll break up every couple months. I did that with my borderline, but I would say those doubts start to seep in around 4 months.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because I actually watched a video of Dr. Todd Grande, and he said that's when relationships hit their like peak happiness, more or less. But that's usually when that shit starts to set in. So 4 months, give or take, but I'll probably, you know. I'll usually just give in. Like
Jacob.
No, like Eris, for instance. Like,
I know. I can list a couple people that you've told me about where they force themselves onto you, and I'm like, no, Jacob, that's sexual assault.
No, that's cool.
No,
it's
Jacob,
fine.
That's rape.
It wasn't rape. I like because like with Eris, it was like she fucking whined. Like she was on my bed and
she was just like begging you.
Like she kissed me, and I was like, I just broke up with Monica. Like I can't do this right now. And she was like, why? And then came on to me again. I was like, fuck it, like, whatever. I don't care.
Sexual assault.
No, because if I really didn't, like, if I really did not want it, well, I didn't really want it, but like,
I know, but she kept like pressing you about it. You already said no. Like, no means no. That's just basic consent. And so she shouldn't, if she had to convince you and keep doing it for you to change your answer, like, that's fucked up. So
I'm not saying it was right of her, but I don't consider it like sexual assault and stuff. Because at the end of the day, if I really was like, no, this isn't happening, I would have fucking pushed her off. Like, I don't care. Like, it wasn't. For me, at least, I'm not saying for anybody else who went through a similar experience, but for me, it was like, not sexual assault, but also I'm like, yeah, it was kind of shitty. You know what I mean? It's kind of shitty.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. Oh, God, this doesn't even realize how behind I am.
I know.
Oh, this is rough.
We just gotta, like...
Okay, let's do a fucking...
skip through these.
It's like 6. Okay, like, I don't have to go... Oh, my God. That's how far behind we... Oh, fuck. That's how far behind we are.
Nicole.
Yeah, the fucking
the
shipping.
Ship
oh my God, we are so behind.
No, that's the next poll. What should our ship name
be? I love that.
Leave in the comments.
Hey, you're up to 20%, and who's funnier?
I'm funny.
I'm gonna put into the chat, by the way, like, hey, no more questions.
I'm sorry, guys. Jacob and I just get into this little habit here, and then we're not paying enough attention. We gotta like.
Let's have one with me, you, and Gwen at some point. That would be
I don't
so
know if
chaotic.
she'll go on here.
She probably won't.
But yeah, me on again.
So, honestly, like, again, I don't want to do a stream alone anymore.
Yeah, I love streams. I love like being able to interact with you and like do this because I can't really watch your videos.
But yeah, let's go through. What?
I'm sub though. Like I like subs to your.
Oh, yeah, I got you. I appreciate it. I mean, at this point, 6.2K. Oh man, I got 200 subscribers today. Let's go. But yeah,
you're welcome. Just kidding. I had nothing to do with me.
But no, yeah. So let's go to where I said like, hey, no more questions, and we'll answer those in depth. And after that, we're going to do like a speed round.
Okay.
I think Jacob.
Did you type it in? No more questions?
Yeah.
You did?
Somewhere. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you did. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't see something, so you're good.
Oh wait, James is here. What's up, James?
Oh my gosh.
Well, not James, like that we know. It's a different James. He has borderline.
Okay, well, I can't be excited about this, James.
No.
Why not?
You don't know him.
Hi,
so,
James.
Anyways. I hope James sees this. I think Jacob has too much of a heart to have ASPD. I have seen his thoughts on his sister.
No, yeah, he doesn't have ASPD. I don't think.
I have traits, but
but like not actually like.
Oh no, I'm not.
Well, obviously, yeah.
But I had an idea of ASPD before I started my channel, but I have a friend now who has ASPD. Really different than you would think, like based on the criteria and stuff. Like he cares a lot about people, but it's also like he'll fucking murder somebody for hurting people that he cares about and stuff like that. He also just like has this. I will make a video on that. That's a lot to get into right now. He hates narcs. Me? Me? Like, I don't get it. Wait, who? Because that's juicy. Wait, who the fuck is it?
Was he talking about the person we were reading the comment before?
Oh, the Terry Joe Jr. guy. Okay. Yeah, I'm still looking him up. I will try to do a thing with him. Oh, Isabel's here, by the way. Hi, Isabel. I wish I talked to you on. See, I don't do one-on-ones for the reason of if you have enough money to pay me, you have enough money to get therapy.
But me, hey guys, I'm a
yeah. By the way, I'm a therapist here that you can actually go to.
Like hit me up in like a year.
But yeah, and also even if I did like a one-on-one session with you, I won't know enough about your situation to like say if he's manipulating you or not. Like, how will I know? If I'm being honest.
Sometimes I feel like even the thought of like if you're thinking and having to figure out is he manipulating me or not, I feel like that is like a little. It
might be a red flag.
A little red flag.
It's a red flag, yeah, a little bit. ASPD is very misunderstood. YouTuber chatting. Please don't add to the stigma or say misinformation. I wouldn't say misinformation. I'd say that like they don't have a good idea of what ASPD is, and that's fair. I don't judge people. Like when people come here and they're like, "Oh, narcs are evil," stuff like that, and I'm like, go on the internet, look up like, anything about it. It's wrong.
It's just more of like educating about, you know, mental illness and like all that stuff, and like because it's just like the general population like doesn't understand, and like there's just again like the stigmas and stereotypes that like don't get corrected, and like with people who have diagnoses or like are in like the mental health like field or profession, it's like it's our jobs to advocate for people.
And well, I mean, and there's a lot of clinicians that feed into that.
And like, and because like not, because honestly, like not everybody's meant to be in this field or do this, and it's like it's unfortunately some people that have those.
And honestly, I think there's some therapists who are really good therapists, but they just don't want to deal with cluster Bs. And like, honestly, fair enough. Just
you're like
that.
valid.
I'm like, I don't want to deal with me. Like, I get it, but like, instead of being like, oh, I can't handle these people, they want to be like, oh, like they're evil, more or less. Like I see a lot of people on social media like that, but like if a therapist is like, I cannot treat and like a cluster B, fair enough. Like fucking do your thing, like whatever. Just don't like say that we're evil, basically.
Yeah.
That's very true. This is very true. Do you think people with NPD and BPD are capable of love? I have BPD and enjoy the new relationship stage. After that, I get a bit bored. I don't know if I can fix that. Well, define love. Who's to say what fucking love is? But I know what you're talking about of like that infatuation at the beginning, and then it's like nothing. I think that you're capable of having a healthy relationship that is a love of your own, right? Maybe it's not the same with other people's. I don't know. I don't know what Nicole. I don't know what your love is, right? But and like maybe you are, maybe you aren't. But I don't think the way this question is phrased, I'm like, it feels like
love, baby, don't hurt me.
But
that's what I thought of.
It feels like there's a lot of insecurity in this. It's like I feel like they're like, can I love?
Yeah, I feel like whatever that means for you, that's like everyone loves in their own way, and like even like love languages and stuff like that. It's just like just because yours differs from either the like societal standard of what love is or what it should be, or like if it differs from like your friends or family, like that doesn't make it wrong. It's just honestly, just different.
Can you be happy with a partner that you have and have a stable and healthy relationship, and then enjoy that and feel like it's love? Then you can love. Yeah. Hands down. And if you haven't gotten to that point yet, in fairness, that's not to say you can't love.
Yeah. It's just maybe you haven't met the right person.
Right. Or like you're not far enough in your healing. Who knows? Yeah. But I get the fear though. I really do. I ask myself that pretty frequently, to be honest. That person told me he has 2 personality disorders. He never told me which one. Or you asked me what he had.
All right, we're diagnosing
like, fair enough. Yeah. I mean, I could diagnose somebody, but no, I'm joking.
Yeah, I know you're joking, but I'm like.
Well, because he has 2 personality disorders. I mean, I would assume they're in the same cluster at least. I mean, honestly, fucking, if it's in cluster B, it's probably NPD and BPD. Like 25% of them overlap. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Unguarded. I hope you enjoy the show. Oh, the other guy. You were not talking to me. Okay. Fuck Mar. Okay. Traveling 4 hours. Creepy as fuck. I mean, I get it. Okay. So my sister, right? She has ASPD and BPD. And I hated her for a long time because of effectively trauma. Yeah. And I hated borderlines about that for a long time. Now I have really great friendships with borderlines.
Growth.
But
character development.
But I feel like YouTuber chatting, that's kind of what you gotta get to, right? It's like recognize that it's not trauma about the disorder, it's trauma about the people. It's kind of my thought, at least. No, Mar doesn't get me in my poll. Actually, speaking of, let's see. See where you're at.
23.
You keep going up. This is awful. Guys, please stop. Like, I'm very insecure now.
No, you're fine. You'll live.
Sorry, my questions cause you PTSD love bug. Just broken heart.
Is this the one that was about?
I don't remember.
But I think that was talking about love bombing because I made a comment about being like, sorry, I had PTSD Vietnam flashbacks, but like no, it's okay. I'm actually you know what, I probably shouldn't say that.
No, you're fine.
But like no, it was really fine. Like I just was more of like thinking about my experience.
Both of us are like, we'll say like I won't fucking talk about it if you don't want to.
No, yeah.
Okay. I meant he wants to work from. Wait. Fuck it. I'm just going.
Yeah, we're
fuck it. Oh my god, they're just all like, can I get a question, please?
You're like, no more questions.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I need a question.
Well, in fairness,
Well,
I haven't reached the point that like.
No, I know. We'll see what we get to.
The worst thing about prison was the
Love that.
When I worked, I worked at a prison once, and the dementors were fucking, you know, like I can OC spray an inmate, right? But the dementors were just always there. Fuck, it sucked.
I love that.
But
anyway, let's keep going.
What's going on there?
Let's keep going.
Bees probably, but yeah, we need you here, Mark. Come on,
Shout out, Mark.
Don't leave. My bad. My bad. I asked. Have you ever final discarded somebody? Oh, the YouTuber you wait. My question earlier about because we talked about it a little bit. Sorry.
Oh.
Oh fuck! Oh my god! Do you remember I said James was here?
Yeah.
That was a while ago, right?
Yeah.
We just hit the first message.
No.
We're literally like rushing through them now.
I'm so sorry.
Fuck.
We're horrible. I'm so sorry.
This is hilarious. Yeah, that's when he thanked me. Okay. And Isabel, fucking Christ.
Did you skip
did I
lose
her? Did I lose her? Oh my god, we went all the way to the bottom. Oh my god. Okay. Hi, Ruth. Guys, we're struggling right now.
I think I should be in charge of clicking through these.
Well, okay, but it automatically goes down sometimes.
Okay, wait.
It's not as bad as we thought.
We were there.
Okay, question: is it true that when an NPD love bombs, they genuinely believe they found a soulmate, or is it some awareness that the relationship is doomed? No. Okay, it is not. Okay, no. I mean, they do think they found a soulmate. I had never gone to a relationship being like, "Yep,
I'm gonna fuck up this person."
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh man, this is going to end. I'm going to do it anyway for some reason. No, never have I done that. I do have like self-doubts being like, yeah, this is probably going to end because for so and so reason. But I've never gone into it being without that like hope and that wish and stuff like that. Okay. Let's see. Okay, no more questions. So now we can like. I mean, we're kind of skipping through a lot of them, but still.
A lot of it was people talking to each other.
Yeah, you guys really stopped asking questions, and we're just like, oh, where's our own conversation? Why even need my channel? Fuck.
No, you're bringing people together.
Yeah, that's true.
She's hotter. She had great feedback on my question, but nameless is my favorite.
Oh my gosh.
Hello?
Oh, I don't know if she.
What?
They might be talking about Cluster B Milkshake.
Love that.
But
shut up.
She also might be talking about you. But if they're calling me,
I'm not gonna assume it's about me.
But I'm also YouTuber chatting. Tell me, is that about Cluster B Milkshake? Or who are you calling hotter than me? Now I'm upset. I'm like, this is processing now.
Oh my gosh.
Just joking. You're fine. But I am really curious. Sorry if I offend you with the word evil, but that's all I know in RTB, and I've never saw that. It's a mental disorder, by which is mental disorder. I'm not offended. I just think it's important to keep in mind, like, as I said, you can like, if you call your, like, whoever was in your life evil, and that's fair, and if they did have NPD, I get it.
They just also happen to have NPD.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
yeah.
Like, that's how it is.
It's like they're awful, but it's not that they're awful because of their disorder.
Yeah.
It's awful that.
Because that's the thing though. That's like the problem with like then like the labeling and like with they have a mental disorder, so I think that's why they're a shit person. Like kind of like that. mindset.
Exactly.
Where it's like, no, they can just be a shit person who also happens to be diagnosed.
By the way, you should check and say she's talking about Nicole. So
oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, thanks! I'm hotter than you. Wow.
You're not.
We're hot in our own ways.
Like how can we compare the hotness between a girl and a guy? You know what I mean? No, we can. Okay, glasses back on. No. Sorry guys, vulnerability gone.
No.
Anyway.
Okay.
I'm sorry my hair isn't good today.
Your hair is always good. You just
It
are,
is.
You're good. You're fine. It's okay.
But yeah,
I'm Lily's.
But yeah, I get it. Like I get it. It's
yeah.
But it's more about somebody like as we said earlier, somebody can be super unaware and super shitty and not have mental disorder. Mm-hmm. Somebody with NPD can be super shitty or not be super shitty. I was one of the ones that was super shitty, but
oh, sorry. I kind of like no. Sorry, I was going through my own thought. Sorry, I did not mean.
No, you're fine. I don't care.
No, I was going through my own thought where I was just like, I lost it because now I feel really bad that I accidentally like was nodding. That's a thing like where I'm like trying to be present and then I was just like, oh shit, like I had thought and then it took over and then I happened to also be nodding while you did that. Anyway, I lost it. It's fine.
All right, moving on.
It might come back.
All right, we're going to finish this up real quick.
Yeah.
A lot of people who talk about ASPD have the wrong idea. Yeah, usually. Like, I mean, they're cluster B. They're emotional too. We're not evil, soulless monsters, you know. Yeah. Oh yeah, like actually, Isabel has ASPD. I forgot. We're not evil, soulless monsters. Don't care about it. Yeah, right. Same cluster, yo. I love video on your ASPD friend. I actually just asked him about that. Yeah, I'm going to do that soon. Respect your decision on this a lot, Jacob. Oh, that's not taking one-on-ones. Oh, yes. Because I don't know if you know this, but there's a lot of self-aware narcissists who do like one-on-ones. Like, oh, your ex might be a narcissist, or oh, are you a narcissist? Stuff like that. I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
I think that's a little exploitative. Whatever. Talk to somebody else. Yeah, exactly. You have. I mean, look at like making movies about Jeffrey Dahmer and Ted Bundy and being like, oh, they have mental illnesses. You know what I mean? It's sensationalized.
Yeah. Or like even like when what was it, the movie Split came out for DID. Like,
oh yeah.
Like
yeah,
that
exactly.
was like fucked. Like it makes it seem like, oh yeah, they're like people who have DID are super violent and are gonna kidnap you and they're like a literal monster. I'm like, what the fuck? Yep.
And like I feel like if you like in these shows that do have like murderers and shit, they are portrayed with certain like traits from especially personality disorders that are hey, guess what? Very few people are murderers.
Yeah.
And 99% of the people who have one of these disorders are not murderers, and it's awful. Oh, talk about the favorite person, NPD, or is it just BPD that has a favorite? Do you know about favorite people? So it's I'm not judging for not knowing that. It's that like borderlines have this term called favorite person, who basically their emotional regulation is like based off of them.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And which makes sense. But do NPDs have a favorite person? Not really. Not in the same way, at least. I have people who I view as like very close to me in a hierarchy. And I'm like, these people are great. And if they left me, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm fucking like the worst person ever. I am so inferior. But I have never met somebody who I've been like, this person is who I'm relying on to feel like stable. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you don't rely on me to be stable?
No. Not at all.
I'm just kidding.
Well, I might get a little unstable if I feel like you're ignoring me because I think you're being your tongue.
The spelling of my name.
Fair enough. I have it in the title.
It's okay. I've never seen it spelled that way. Whether it was a typo or not, is Nicole in mental health? Yes. I am counselor in training in grad school, trying to be a mental health advocate and make the world go around, people, you know? Just kidding. That's so annoying.
I'm better at spreading mental health awareness, by the way.
You're better at spreading mental health awareness?
Oh, yeah. I made you very aware.
What?
No, I mean, like, because I was unhinged.
I was like, what are you talking about?
No, therapists can do all things. There are people I refer to because I'm
like specializations and like different things. Like, that's...
Exactly. Check out Ruth. She cares a lot. Yeah, Ruth is really great. She has a YouTube channel too.
She said all the cluster B's are mine. I love that.
Ruth, I'm sorry. I have to whisper one of your secrets to Nicole real quick.
Oh.
And I think it's very interesting. Yeah.
See. It's okay, Ruth.
Most of my laugh are people who... You have no idea how many comments I get people saying I'm possessed.
Oh my
you
God.
have no idea. They literally think NPD is possession. But yeah, it's insane.
Bring some holy water.
I literally have a video on my TikTok being like, I'm not fucking possessed by Beelzebub, I swear to God. I just come to have a look at your... Oh, Nina, what's going on? Beautiful here, say hi. Question, but the question is so boring.
See?
Nina's a fucking savage. I swear to God. She's...
You're keeping it fucking real.
Yeah, I respect the honesty, honestly.
Yeah.
Little Isabel also said, "Well, Nina, I love that. When I think abusers are abused, I think power and control are a compensation for lack of validation, for not having powerful themselves." I have no clue. Do you have any ideas on that?
I'll be honest. I spaced out while you read that. Why do abusers abuse? I think power and control.
Power and control, I agree with.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, a lot of things come from like stemming from like trying to have control and stuff, and it's like some of the things too. Not that this makes you like guarantee, but I know it's a lot of people that like who either like who were abused like in like children or like whatever, like you're more likely to either you're either more likely to be it sounds like bounty say, but like more likely to be an abuser or to be abused again in like another relationship, like versus someone who never had experienced abuse. So, but like, yeah, a lot of it I feel like it's just like a lot of like power and control and like just and also maybe just not having regulated emotions.
I think that's a big one too.
Yeah.
Like with borderlines, for example, it's not that they want to abuse somebody.
No,
it's about...
I don't think anyone actually truly, at least majority, don't actually want to cause people harm physically or mentally. I think it just happens.
Yeah. Honestly, it's... Oh my God. Okay, we gotta wrap this up very quickly.
I know. That's why I said let me click on it.
I'll just keep going. Wait, call the psychoanalytic perspective and the psychodynamic perspective.
I don't know.
They might be talking with themselves. I'm not sure.
Sorry.
I love that. I love that, James. Like, I have a bunch of people who speak Dutch who shit talk me. Oh, okay, they don't actually shit talk me, but I accuse them of shit talking me whenever they speak in Dutch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Are we caught up?
No, there's a few more. Fucking Christ.
Oh my God. Why did I think we were caught up?
Nah, like, fine, be that. Okay, John, that's hilarious. But I'm trying to find where we were. Oh my God.
Wait, hold on.
We were so fucking behind.
No, you're going so fast. Hold on. Okay. We got her there.
We're here.
Okay.
Well,
like that wasn't that far.
We were pretty far.
It's fine.
Okay, we're just going. Worst thing about prison when you drop the soap in front of the Dementors.
Oh no.
In front of the Dementors, yes. James is right though. Whoa.
Wait, what does it say? No, I'm talking about what?
That's when like they like I was uncertain if they were talking about you being prettier than me or somebody else.
Still correct.
Is a booty bandit a real person? Yep. He's there. He's horrifying.
When Hogwarts becomes hog-tied. God damn it. Okay, what house are you guys in? I'm a Hufflepuff. You're Slytherin.
Yeah, I was about to say, guess what I'm in.
That's me stereotyping you.
Yeah, honestly though. I mean, like, it's true, but also.
Okay, you know who's a Slytherin? Gwen.
Good.
It's so funny.
Good. I think I did know that,
love
but I
that,
love
though.
it. I mean,
but like
fair enough.
in the best way,
fair
though.
enough. Yeah.
In the best way.
I believe victims have low self-esteem also, but some point out if you stay with that person or no longer a victim, my choice, 2 cents. I mean, I agree to a certain degree, but
there's a lot
there can be psychological like shit going on.
Yeah,
to make them stiff.
but there's like a lot of like situational issues too with people who are in abusive relationships, like financial, children. Like there's a lot of factors. In
also, look what Mar said.
Yes! Fuck yes! Hufflepuffs for the fucking win. Everyone who shits on Hufflepuffs, you can, you can just kiss my ass.
But yeah, like there's other factors that can play into somebody staying into an abusive relationship.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say like, oh, you're staying in an abusive relationship, that's your fault.
Mm-hmm.
I get it, but
it's easier. But that's I always say it's
easier said than done.
It's easier for the outside person to say that.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not in it. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
And it's sad.
I love it. I only have attractive people in my streams, by the way. I'm not sure if Mar was like talking about what we were just talking. I don't think that she was, because that was a little bit ago. But yeah, like that kind of sums up what we were trying to say. Yeah. Still hilarious. Still hilarious, John. Wait, what did you misspell? YouTuber chatting? Fuck me.
Wait, you passed a comment that I said. Wait, stop.
Oh, there we go. Found it. Dahmer's favorite person game is Cordage. Well, interesting thing about Dahmer, though, is that his first kill was because this person wanted to leave his house, and it was like an abandonment thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, you knew that? Mm-hmm. Oh, cool. I guess I'm stupid now.
No, you're not stupid. Listen, oh my gosh, back in the day, serial killers, like that was like, you know, I was that basic white girl that's like, oh, I'm like gonna know all these things about all these cold cases and serial killers. But I mean, I thought that was interesting though. Like I was just like, oh, but like yeah, like I didn't know that. Yeah,
I mean and that's interesting because it's like that kind of was his favorite person, and like I know you're not super familiar with favorite person is, but yeah. Mm-hmm. I read that book about him when I was like 12, but it's fine. You can share it. Thank you, Ruth. Okay, I wish.
Possessed.
Me too. I prefer that to what I'm actually going through. Oh my gosh. I like the Aussie accent.
Who has an Aussie accent?
Yeah, I'm like, because like I'm sitting here being like, we're the only ones talking out loud. Lucas, what are you talking about?
It's me.
I'm not making funny.
Today.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Luke. For 5 seconds of summer from Australia.
Let's talk in accents for the rest of this.
Yeah, I will. Oh, you switched it again. Oh, wait, no, I think we were kind of cut off actually. I say that. I always say that, and then we're not. It's fine.
There we go. Okay. No, we're actually pretty close now. Yay. It's not Beelzebub, it's Jezebel saying himself, or Levi. Oh. Well, apparently people call Lee Jezebel, which I thought was really interesting, because isn't Jezebel like female?
Yeah, isn't Jezebel like supposed to be like the whore?
I was about to say that. I literally put my hands to do the same thing. But yeah, and I was like, really, Lee? But you're a dude, like, why is that? Okay, fair enough.
You could be a little whore if you want.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, Lee's a whore. Yeah. Somebody please send a clip of me saying Lee's a whore to Lee. Lee's a whore, everybody. I'm joking. He's fine. Like, he's fine in terms of who he is as a person. Why do people want to be hurt? That's a fucking good question. Do you have any insight?
I feel like I was actually talking to one of my clients, and I feel like she put this somewhat in a way where I was just like, you know, that could be it. Where it's like she was in a past like abusive relationship, and she basically had like an anxious attachment with him and like stuff, and like, you know, he wouldn't give her the time of day, or he would do certain things, or she'd be like waiting on him, and like it's like that anxiety and that buildup, because then finally when he would give her the attention and would like put in effort, then it was that like, I don't want to say dopamine, but like it's just like all that, like that release of, she was like,
willing to put up with the hurt for the good.
Yeah, she was just like, it's like all of, like the buildup of like the anxiety, and then like finally getting what you want, and then
makes
being
sense,
like, it's like addictive. It's like she said that's kind of how she like, where it's like she was addicted to that feeling.
She articulated it really well.
Yeah. My clients are like great. I love them. They have such good insight, and like they're pretty self-aware, and I'm just like, So like, there I'm like, what do you need me for? I'm just kidding.
See, here's an interesting thing about like why do people want to be hurt. When I self-harmed, my logic was like, if anybody's going to hurt me, it's going to be
yourself. Yeah.
I hate that you like knew what I was going to say there. Did I tell you that before?
No, I'm just that good.
Moving on. Anyway. Oh my God, with my disorder, people always think the Joker, Michael Myers.
Oh my God.
Trust me, I get it.
I'm sorry, people are silly.
Can narcissists act totally different? Like not regular friends and their partners. Masking is integral to narcissistic personality disorder. I'm hiding everything about myself all the time. So yes, but I assume what you mean by that is that like they're being mean and abusive and stuff like that. And that's not usually what's being hidden, if that makes sense. For me, it's when I become like, it's like, because you are their partner, you're going to see their emotional dysregulation like very close up. I'm out there masking all the time, being like, oh, I'm cool, I'm great, blah, blah, blah. You see me all the time, like you're going to see me melt down and shit. Yeah. But yeah, so I would say yes, but it's not so much of, you're seeing the real them then, let me tell you that. All right. Nicole, you want to answer this one?
Okay, what's the best way to maintain a long-standing friendship with someone with NPD? I don't know. I'd say, I mean, like patience. I mean, not that like, I don't know.
Patience and boundaries.
Patience, boundaries. I feel like it depends on like the personality of the person and like how long you've like known. Like,
we're
I mean,
homogenous. So
like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like we've been through so much, and I don't know, maybe it's also just because I am in the field that I am in. Like, you just have to like be just able to like chill.
Yeah, fair
and
enough.
like, I don't know, like I don't know.
It's kind of like, well, I think that's actually, now I'm thinking about it, that's a big thing, is that like not reacting to me.
Yeah.
Because like that because when I, you know, have a meltdown or some shit like that, and people are like, ooh, I get pissed off because I'm like, well, like I'm experiencing emotions right now. Why are you effectively making it about yourself?
And I feel like also having like just understanding.
Yeah.
As well, because it's like, and not taking things always personally. Sometimes like just having. Just like being like, okay, well, not you. I'm saying like,
yeah, no, that's actually a really good one. Is that like I'm having a moment. Yeah. And it's not because of you. It's because I'm fucked in the head.
Yeah. But like, I mean, I feel like that can translate to like a lot of things too, and not just like obviously like, friendship and like NPD and stuff like that, but like just like being understanding and just like having patience and stuff like that.
Honestly, I think it's a big thing with like literally everybody, right? Is not taking shit personally. Like if you're in an abusive relationship, especially, it's like, oh, I didn't make them be abusive towards me. Mm-hmm. I was just being abused because they are an abuser, right? And I think this is a really good example of how different narcissists can be, because it's like, I never fucking hit you. No. Like I was never like a horrible, I mean, I wouldn't say a horrible friend. I wasn't always the best friend, but you know what I mean? But that shows how different narcissists can be. Some of these people like struggle with having like even a arm's length one. Mm-hmm. But there is very much ways and to have healthy relationships with narcissists, and ones who aren't so toxic that you even need specific coping mechanisms. You know what I mean? But yeah, anyways, we fucking wrap this up. I've heard people are all men in authority figures. I need a male therapist. Maybe you do. I'm a Hufflepuff. Thank you, Mar.
Get a female therapist.
Yeah. The challenge, a female therapist. My favorite person is Stalin. Isabel, you're on something. Love you, Nicole, said Mar.
Love you too.
Those narcs that forced me to return to college. Make you well aware of the mental disorder. Oh yeah, he's not lying. Wait.
That forced me to return to college for my drug and alcohol human service degree. Their mental disorder will make you well aware of mental disorders. Oh yeah.
I told you, I made you very aware.
Yeah, you're helping me.
Sorry, I'm just brushing through these. I used to like Pol Pot. God damn it, Isabel, you're on some shit. You haven't seen how hot I am yet.
Oh.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm a little lost.
The lighting's bad right now, so I don't look as hot as I usually am, but I am hot as fuck. So.
Oh.
And Nicole is too, by the way.
Thanks. 1 million points to Gryffindor.
James, don't encourage them.
Proud Slytherin in the house. Love that. See?
Same.
You
Thank God there's another one. Oh my God. Why do they not? Oh my God. How did I keep losing my foot?
Okay, wait.
We're so, okay, wait.
Stop.
We're almost there. We're almost there. Almost there.
Okay.
Wait, we might be a little bit too far.
Oh.
Oh my God. This always every stream.
It's like your finger. You just like are hitting the wrong thing. Okay, stop.
There we
go.
Right Proud Slytherin. Okay, you're now our fucking bookmark.
Yeah.
Okay, are we restarting the cannibal thing now? No, we aren't. I kind of had a few streams where I talked about cannibalism a lot.
Oh, so they thought you were a cannibal?
Well, no, but
yeah,
they didn't think I was one, but it was predominant in the stream.
Mm.
I'm just. John, I love you, John. That's awesome. I love it.
I hate that.
Certified nightmare for the moderators. 2 of our moderators are fucking borderlines, though.
I love that.
And we also have I need a fucking normal person as a moderator. Holy shit. We have 2 borderlines we have 2 borderlines, an ASPD, and a narcissist, and then me.
Perfect.
Yeah,
what
right. Yeah,
wrong?
right. Oh my gosh. Okay, how do you somebody shows face of affection like that? Is it with a friend or with a romantic partner? Because usually with friends, it's very uncomfortable because I'm like, it feels like a lie. It feels like I'm telling them like, oh yeah, I care about you, but then I feel like I don't. It's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
I go more in detail with that, but I just need to go on.
Damn, Isabel,
I'm
acting
flattered.
up in the chat.
Right, I'm flattered though. I'm yeah.
No, like, you should be flattered.
I am tasty. Like, look at me.
Zesty.
Oh my gosh.
I hated that I said that. Jacob, she said you look like a snack.
I am a snack. Let's go.
Love that.
Oh
my God.
I think I showed you one for videos. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, yeah, she's cool.
She's attractive. I'd eat her. Actually, I'm joking. Don't tell Sarah, please. I'm friends with her.
Oh, no. What? Oh,
Jesus. Mar, I'm scared. Are you saying you know multiple people who want to eat me? Bro. I mean, fair enough. Like, I'm so flattered by that. Like,
yeah.
But still horrible. Still not horrible, but horrifying.
Oh my God. I'm so weak. I love how it turned into now everyone wants to eat you.
Yeah, that's fair.
What? What?
You're in that feeling you get on with Jake for some reason. Takes one, no one. Either she's calling you a narcissist or she's calling me somebody who is proficient in psychology. Yeah.
Wow.
Which one? I'll let you guys decide.
Like, oh. No, I'm not a narcissist. I'm just a Leo.
Okay, that was hilarious. Okay.
Sometimes people get back.
So Leo, guys.
Leo, Sun, Aquarius, Moon, Sagittarius, Rising. Just for everyone who cares. Well, and that's literally when he reads this, he will be like, "What the fuck?" You're laughing. I'm the one that's like, "What the fuck?"
Okay, but in fairness,
no, but I still love it though.
Isabel, I don't know if you want me to share this, but she has committed cannibalism.
Oh.
Not like in a way. She didn't murder somebody.
Non-consensually or consensually.
But like their friend had like a finger cut off.
Whoa.
Like not like bad, but like it just happened. They were like,
interesting.
What if we ate it? Unless I miss her. Isabel, you can correct me, but that's how I remember it.
Consensual. I mean, you do you.
Right?
As long as you didn't I guess, steal your friend's finger, then it should be okay.
Mine?
Oh my God.
No. Okay,
I
let's
would love
keep going.
to see some brain scans of yours, Jacob. No.
Why?
Wait, I think.
Yeah, Ruth said something about it, but we need to get.
I know,
we need
but
to get there when we need
I
to.
want to know. Okay.
Fuck, we really need to fuck it. Okay, what are we going to do? We're going to go on the YouTube, and I feel like that's going to be a lot faster.
Okay, wait, but I want to read what Ruth said.
We'll read what Ruth says when we get to it.
You're so back in that. Yeah, we need to go further down.
Company.
Down. You're just that we passed all that.
Yes, we did. I know.
Okay. But I'm a faster reader than you.
I'm faster than you are. I'm just like very conscious.
Yeah, no, you gotta go down because there's that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's basically where we were.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, because Mar wanted to eat me right there. Not eat me, but study my brain.
Study the brain.
I don't think you see his brain. I'll look it up. Isabel, no, don't get my brain. Is a therapist job take on listening to childhood traumas, not 8 to 5, 40 hours a week? Isn't it?
I mean,
you were chatting. I think it is. Yeah.
Depending on how many direct client hours you need.
I guess Mars. I was going to like make Mars comment, just not there. But yeah, I guess Mars is going to be the first tonight.
Mars, you are the highlighted comment of the night. Congratulations. You get nothing for it, but.
Question to everybody, so I won't answer that. Anybody else can. You always do with another BPD mod. Wait, does that sound needy? A little bit. We don't need another one. We got 2 already, as I said. That's abuse stuff. Oh, okay. Nicole says she yelling with you go through a field of work. I'm saying she gets worse than field and gets on with you because of her own personality. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Thanks.
That's nice. That's nice.
Sweet.
I'm not.
And not personality disorder, probably personality strengths. Lovely to meet. Oh, lovely to meet you.
That's very nice.
So nice.
Oh wait, are we at the bottom? Let's go ahead. One memory and one else. You ran out the best in Jacob.
Aww. No, don't ruin all the nice things she was saying.
I only have 3% left and I can't find a charger anywhere. It's okay, Mar. I'm about to head off. All right. Anybody have some last fucking... We've been on for like, what?
A while.
2.5 hours.
Hot.
Fair enough. Yeah. Hot.
Love that.
If I disappear...
2 hotties streaming for 2.5 hours.
Mar, you're not abandoning us because I'm about to leave too. You're fine.
What are the...
Do you think I go around stealing amputations? Only fine. A little bit. But yeah.
Everyone be friends with me. Everyone go sub to me, even though I don't.
Yeah, she doesn't post at all, but you know.
But like, I'm trying to. And then if I vlog, then they can see you like in like my lens.
Yeah, that's the thing is I would love to see like a vlog of me just being fucking wild.
Yeah.
And you're just recording it.
I should probably bring back
sunglasses on all the time.
I should probably bring back the vlog that I have of you when we went to Gwen's apartment.
Because
I have it like
it is
saved
funny.
there.
Maybe.
I don't know, but it's okay. I don't look good in that video, so I'm not gonna put that.
So, John Anderson said you should start. You should
differentiate. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I wanna know what love is.
I was saying that earlier.
Nice to have you, Nicole. I'm subbed.
Yes!
Nicole, Mar, are you subbed to Seth too? Because I'm pretty sure she
Lovely
is.
To meet you as well. Love this chat. This is fun.
Yeah, I mean, like, I have a great community.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. So many questions, so much love.
We're all toxic.
So much chaos.
Well, not all of us. We're
all toxic.
Yeah.
Toxic.
Also,
funny.
I want to point out the you're at 29.
I'm at 29%.
You keep going up. It's freaking me out. So we gotta end the stream.
Oh.
Yeah, she is.
I'm so weird.
But yeah, we have some great people here. Like, and that's the thing that's awesome is that like we have people who are fucking normal and people who are fucked up basically, and we have a lot of different perspectives and shit like that. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, I definitely. Aww. I'm emo. You guys are so nice. Maybe not. See this. I'm gonna use this as motivation to vlog.
You guys are single-handedly making Nicole vlog.
You guys are gonna make me put out some content.
This is great. I can now make fun of Nicole again for her vlogs, and I've needed this for so long.
Making fun of me again.
I didn't shit talk you to other people on your vlogs, I swear.
Did you really?
No, I didn't.
Be honest. I just want to know because I know people that watch.
No,
them.
like seriously, no. Okay. Like we watch them a couple times, but I never should talk to them.
Who's a we?
James is the one that comes up. It was in my old apartment. I know James is there, but
that was a fat minute ago.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was so long ago. Okay, so those are old different vlogs.
Okay, fuck it, we're going. I look at themselves or lacking. So I'm not sure who that was. Okay, that was about signing up. Nice to see you guys. Hopefully I'll see you again. Same to you, James.
The song I something. What? The song I blank. I don't know what it is.
I did.
It's Toxic by Britney Spears. Oh,
I gotta listen to that right now.
Toxic by Britney Spears. That's how we like end the live.
Yeah, honestly.
And the stream play some
one second.
Toxic Britney Spears. There you go.
Nah, this is happening now.
Yeah, then we gotta play it.
If this,
I love this song.
If this results in me being demonetized, I will hate you guys forever.
Oh my gosh, no, it's fine.
This is fucking ridiculous. I hate this. I don't even know if they can hear it or if it's too loud. I'll turn it out.
Baby, can't you see I'm coming?
I am doing this for her, by the way.
What's probably gonna be funny is that like it's probably gonna be lagged.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be singing to the wrong shit.
Oh my god, it's funny.
We have to get to the chorus and then we can be done.
This is so cringe. I hate this. Oh fuck, Econ's here. What's up? Love you, dude. 15%. I don't know if I agree with that.
You're toxic.
Alright, that's it. Oh man, I never saw this fucking music video.
You haven't watched it?
No, it's disturbing though. Okay, it's over. Anyways, bye everybody.
Bye.
Econ, love to see you here. I'm sad that you missed most of it, but yeah, and I do disagree with the 15% part. But yeah, catch you guys later. Have a good one. Take your fucking meds.